So thank you guys. I just want to do a quick sound check before we get started. And make sure we can hear everything good. There it is. Sound check is good. So, is the Philippines still good for you? I've been noticing, I haven't watched it all, but from the titles of your videos, the Philippines is not the same anymore. I see I guess when someone complains or when they go on a rant, everybody else jumps in and starts watching. So maybe they're doing it for clickbait. I'm not sure. I'm here in Luzon. I'm outside the Metro Manila, but it's just it's a 60 to 90 minute drive to get over to Ortiga Center. Maybe a little bit longer to get over to Mall of Asia, and Intramuros is the farthest from me of the three. So, Sally Ram Gamer, nice to see you. Thank you for stepping in. So I want to talk about the people who are complaining. I give a fact or two to my wife, and she says, "Quit complaining." So I said, "I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you. Too much sugar is not good for you. Don't complain." So, but there's a lot of John Paul. There's a lot of vloggers that are in the Philippines community, whether they're in North America or Canada, or maybe the UK, or in and out of the Philippines. Maybe they're here, maybe they've been here a few times, or they lived here for a while and then they're leaving. And they all have strange reasons. Some of them are big channels, but they all have strange reasoning behind it. I'm buffering over there, but that's fine. That's just the backup. The Philippines is not the same anymore. People are leaving. Why is everybody leaving the Philippines? Too many scammers. The bar scene's not the same anymore. If you're coming here without a plan, XYZ, hello? So, thanks for coming in, guys. If you're in the Philippines, I don't have any script. This is just off my head from what I've been noticing. A lot of people are suddenly, when they come to the Philippines, they're dating experts. There's no dating scene here, and a lot of videos say there is. And let me walk that back a little bit. There are places, the Visayas, Cebu, Bohol, Dumaguete. Those are that's where the Westerners are going to live or stay or spend time. So I guess there's bars, but it's different than the U.S. or the West. You don't have a plan. If you're gonna come here and work on picking somebody up that you never met before, that's not a plan. That's the problem with everybody, especially the younger guys. When they're coming to the Philippines, they think, "Oh, I'm gonna get chicks." No, you're not. You may, but it's not gonna end well for you. You gotta have a plan. My plan is to make myself better so that somebody might like me. But I'm already past that. I married Norma right before I came here, but that's just me. A Spatula Cool did a video, "No dating, you're committed to marriage." If you're not, see, let me put it this way, if you're not ready for marriage, you're not ready for dating. That's the mistake everyone makes. And I don't care who you are, that has to be true in your mind, or things aren't gonna go well for you. If you're seeing this one, and then you're seeing that one, and then you're seeing another one, and you call that the dating. Oh, I'm just dating. It doesn't really work that way. It didn't work that way in the West either. But it's, they react differently. Women are meaner in the West. I'm still having my coffee. I don't know how much, just a little bit more. So, the guys that are leaving didn't have a plan. So I came here with a plan. It was Norma. But I didn't tell Norma I'm coming here for a chick. I asked her to help me figure out where I can stay out to the east of Manila outside the metro, and things started working from there. And then when I realized we were talking every day, it never occurred to me to dump her and to like get a better option. Norma does so many things well that I can't say, okay, there's a better looking chick than her and a lot younger, I think I'll just dump her. That's when you realize the Philippines isn't the same anymore and people are leaving. That's what happens. You don't have a plan. Now your plan don't chase women. Your plan should not include chasing women. Now that doesn't mean you can't find a woman. That's not what that means. So if you're not understanding that, then that's one of the problems I think some men have. And they're vloggers, and they want to make a shock value with videos, and then they do that. One guy was I won't mention any names, all about the Philippines, hundreds of thousands of views. And then he went to Mexico and ranted about not liking the Philippines. It's like, okay, so all those videos about how great the Philippines were, it wasn't really your material. You were just stealing it, and then that was fake. So it can't be fake. I can't be fake. Now, Darren, this video is not for you. You can take from it if you want, but it's not directed at you. It's just, I've noticed a lot of videos where, these guys are having a great time in their, they're under 55 or 50, and they think, okay, I'm going to come here with a small chunk of change, and I'm going to get into the dating scene, and then I'm going to play the field. That's evil. That's not godly. It's ungodly. The Philippines are godly people. If you look at a number of the jeepney videos, you'll always see the Lord Jesus Christ on a lot of the jeepneys. Right, Sean Williams, big brother, little brother Sean Williams. Hi, good morning. It's beautiful here in the Philippines. Let me move that a little bit so you can get a better look at the yard there. So I'll go this way. Okay, so Hart Gasp is here. Sorry, Hart, I'm looking at your name and I didn't say anything. So I don't know Ace Bachelor. Is that Ace Ventura? Is that you too, Darren? You have so many ninjas. I don't even want to get in. That's a video for another time. That's not helping you to have all those ninjas, and do all the thumbs up. Plan your live stream a few days ahead of time. Give yourself a chance to use all your ninjas and give it a thumbs up. It's not helping you. Live streams in general aren't good because they only get live viewers. They don't get video viewers unless you clip it and turn it into a video. I could possibly do that, but I'll have to turn into a professional editor. I'm learning. I get the Wondershare Fillmore 13, but it's not as easy to use as you might think. I'm using it, but I'm just getting started. A lot of the videos, especially videos about this and growing channels, there's a lot of editing going on. Some of them I can't count how many edits are going on, and then it looks like they know what they're saying perfectly. That's how you talk like that. There's no delays like oohs, there's none of that. They cut all that out. So, but is the Philippines still good for you? Nothing's changed. It's still the same. There's a new president, but it's back to the Marcos family. That's another story too. Filipinos vote for their favorite celebrity, and there happens to be a celebrity family in charge of the Philippines. So, MJ's here, Marty. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, sir. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the thumbs up. I can't pop anything on screen, but it's wonderful to have thumbs up and stuff like that. So the bar scene is different here. You got to be careful of that because most Filipinos are family, even if they look like they're not. They're brothers, sisters, but mostly cousins and nieces and nephews. They'll come because most of us are older, so you're gonna run into and if you know if you're picking on a girl that's younger than you, you're gonna run into younger nieces and nephews. Mostly nephews. We're talking about the men. The men will band together and stick up for their nieces. So I don't want to do growing live streams, but obviously that's what everyone knows me as. I like to give the jackets out, so feel free to connect, guys. The blue jacket will allow you to do that and connect with each other if you choose. There's no need to drop links. Nice weather, yep. It's always nice weather here. If the temperature drops into the high 70s, it feels cool. It's like if it goes into the low 70s, we're cold. There's the lovely wife right there behind me. Can't quite see what she's doing. Objects are farther than they appear farther than they really are. She's right there. She could have given me 5 if she wanted to. So we have how many pots do we have on 2 sides of this kubo? I should do that. I'll take a quick look at that. Yep. We'll take a quick look at that. So there's the potted plants right in front here. And it just goes around the old chair there. And then it just keeps going across. So 2 sides are full. Maybe 20 more. There's the niece, Casey, right there. She's working online. So yeah. So yeah, she just waved, but it's too late. It's too late. Casey, ilang taon ka na? Oh, we're not supposed to ask women that question.
26.
She's in her 20s. I won't ask. She's unavailable. Not available, guys. She is not available. Luke, they're great. Yeah, it's great weather. So where was I? Is the Philippines still good for you? So nothing's changed. The Philippines has treated me very well. Very, very well. I can't stop saying that. Everything's going right. But some guys say, well, if you come here, have an exit plan. So why is he still here? Have an exit plan. Or don't drink and don't smoke. It's like, all right, now, and J Mike's that preacher guy. Well, but you're preaching too. You're preaching evil to me. See, there's 2 sides of it. And if you believe there's good and bad, that means you know God exists. The devil created nothing, guys. The devil is a resenter. He rejects God, the power of God, but he knows God's real. He's deceiving you, to put it simply. Now, I can bring out bottles of cold water, like chili water, but it quickly becomes room temperature and more. They build the caps now to stay on. They stay on when you open them. I don't know if they do that back in the West, but the caps don't come off. They stay on. It's a good idea, though. Then you don't have to worry about chopping it. So the Philippines, I've got my permanent immigrant now, and I went to get my Filipino driver license. So that's all done and in the bank. So if you make things of your life, the Philippines is good for you. But that's just a part of it. We pay someone to take care of that. It's not a landscaping company. It's just our housekeeper does it, and she works a 12-hour day, and it's at a very good price. So she doesn't do that much. She's not bringing in pots and flowers and things like that. Shangy girl, good to see you. Lovebirds, good day, good day. Good evening, good afternoon, y'all folks here in the chat. Thank you for coming in, Shangy girl. Awesome. Shangy girl's out of sight. Out of sight. Awesome. Fantastic. So, the one thing, now I'm talking about video makers. I'm not talking about live streams. And I know Jasper's live right, or he's going to be live. But he leases a condo in BGC. He's not really a Filipino, although he thinks he is because he's in BGC. He thinks, you know, he's all that, and he's a little bit of a sociopath, I guess. That's what I'm told. So he wants to kick everyone's ass. I hate it when people say that. Oh, I'm going to kick everybody else's ass. Everyone, doesn't matter who it is, I'll kick his ass. That's what 16-year-olds say. You're 16, you're smarter than me, and you'll kick my ass. And I'm stupid. Stop being 16, guys. You got to improve yourself. Because when you quit your job and come here, guess what? There's no more income. Unless you have a passive income. Some people do have that. And you don't need thousands of dollars. A lot of guys here are former military, and I guess some of the military pensions are a little over 2,000, somewhere around there. Sean Beals can kick in. Have you seen him? Did he kick your ass? I saw a video where I know that he's still married to his first wife. He's not divorced. So the truth will come out right there. He's probably not coming back here. He might be, unless he flies first class. So there's a lot of BS. That's the perfect name for him, BS. There's a lot of BS. And it's not just him, there's a lot of people that are BSers. So I'm just showing you that I decided to try to do things right. And I am blessed. Good things did happen to me. And I don't take that for granted. I hate when people say they're going to kick everyone's ass because they can. And there's nobody that can take me. Why isn't he a professional fighter? Why isn't he Manny Pacquiao? You don't see Manny doing that shit. I'll kick him. Manny Pacquiao's under 6 feet tall, and he'll kick Sean's ass. At the age, I think he's getting close to 50 now. So, you gotta be careful when you say you're gonna kick it. Now, all my memories are from being younger, and, when I was competing in sports and stuff like that, and I didn't think that anyone was gonna whip my ass. But I always said to myself, okay, I'm probably not gonna want to fight him because he's a murderer, and I know he fought a murderer, and I don't want anything to do with him. I never fought him. I didn't think he was like pick me up and throw me over a fence. But I knew guys like that too. They're all under 6 feet tall. One guy's name was Bam Bam, but he's older now. They're in their 60s. So, I played catch with like an 8-year-old, and I thought I could always throw the ball well. I want to play catch, and I was just warmed up, and then I said, "Oh, it's too hot. We're gonna stop." And then for the next several days, my shoulder was hurting. I thought that's what my brother said to me. He's like, "Jim, how come you don't play ball anymore?" My shoulder hurts. I had no idea the pain that I was gonna feel. I didn't even know, because I hadn't thrown in so long. But maybe it'll go. I mean, I'm not getting any younger, so I'm not even gonna say maybe. Maybe I can work it out if I keep throwing. That's what older guys do. So, and some of us age more quickly than others. You could be 55 and be older than me. Or not. Tarzan's here, awesome. Thank you, John. Thank you for doing that. It's awesome. Can kick anyone's ass. How did I not know you were gonna say that? So that means he still says it. He still reminds everybody that he's going to kick your ass. Why? Because he's tall. I know tall guys, they don't talk about kicking everyone's ass, but all they do is show up and then everyone else shuts up. It's like, I don't want to fight a 6'5" guy. I'm not a fool, but I don't have broken noses and I've never had a broken nose and a broken jaw. So that Tarzan, that just rubbed me the wrong way to hear that. He's probably gonna come in the chat now and give me some shit. But that's not what this is about. This is about people making videos that the Philippines isn't the same anymore. It's not the same because you didn't have a plan. You came here thinking that you're just gonna grab girls, you know, and have sex and stuff like that. Art Angel's here. Hello, my friend. Jimmy Arthkita. I can't quite see that. Jimmy Arthkita. What's up, Jimmy? What are you doing? How are you? There's a lot of sunlight out here. There's a nice blue sky. A couple of fair weather clouds up there, puffy white ones. It's beautiful. Let's see. What's the temperature? I gotta rub it in, guys. So it is. It's a balmy 93 degrees. Humidity's over 50. It should be. It doesn't feel that humid right now, so maybe it's down to 51. Probably on the rise. A little bit of a wind. It says 8 miles an hour. It's a little bit of a breeze, which is good. Just playing golf tomorrow on a great vibe. Just vibing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm almost ready to do a cigar. I saw myself smoking for the first time this year, and it's like, it was weird. I didn't know what it looked like. It's like, it's funny doing videos, or somebody else took the picture. I did a little bit. My wife did it. I fought unlimited when I boxed in North Dakota. I got state champ light heavyweight when I was a young 19 years old. Yeah, so that memory is a long time ago, and you always think that you're a fighter, but now that you're 60, the thing is, even if you feel good, you want to do it again, and then, you know, you throw a punch and it's like, oh no, there's a little pain there. or maybe you work out and then there's no pain, and then the next day you wake up, it's like, why does my neck hurt? That's what happened to me. Absolutely no pain, and then the next day it's like, I got an ache. Where did it come from? There's no injury. Why does this hurt? And then I forgot that I threw the ball. So that's what happens when you gotta be careful when you get older. You get, what do they call that? You need humility. You need humility when you get older. So, and that's humble for those of you who don't know. If you have too much pride, pride is evil, humility is what God wants. He wants you to be humble. Knees and shoulders back hurt most of the time. Yeah, I get this. I sat in church we went to church for about 2 hours in the morning, and then in the afternoon we went for another 3 hours to a different church. And it was a moving church. It was a big tent. It was like a circus tent. They constructed it pretty well. It was up high, up in the mountain. But beautiful breeze coming through, banana trees, all that thing. But they had over 100 people there. I thought at first, because we were the first, I arrived with the pastors and stuff, and there's only a few people there, a couple of dogs. And I thought, I wonder how this is going to go. And we sat in front. And when it started, I could see that there were people coming in. And then at the end, when we left, it was so packed. And there had to be well over 100 people there. The meek shall inherit the earth. Yeah, because we need to be humble. That doesn't mean we're weak. It doesn't say the weak shall inherit the earth. It said the meek, which is a different word. So being meek and humble, don't let that fool you. I remember seeing holy rollers when I was young. Yeah? Describe that. Describe that. So, see, that's how you know you're dealing with idiots. When you have someone saying, I can kick anyone's ass. Why are you doing the work you're doing if you can kick anyone's ass? See, I grew up in Cambridge, Massachusetts, right? You don't say that. Because there's going to be somebody that's going to hear that and whoop your butt. I mean, I considered myself athletic. I could play ball with... I wasn't better than everyone, but I could play ball with them. And sort of like Peyton Pritchard with the Celtics. He's not a starter, but when they let him play the whole game, he scores 30. It's unbelievable. So, Jimmy, I recently got a hole-in-one on a 200-yard hole. I won 10K. Baht, tipped caddy, 1,500 baht. Now, a baht, that's the Thailand dollar, right? But I don't know the value of it. It's worth more than a Philippine peso. Is that correct? I could look it up, I guess. It's a nice balmy 93 degrees here, guys. So it's April, what's today's date? April 16th. It's the 15th over there still. So, but yeah, it's worth like 1.5 pesos. So that's a couple of dollars. That's a few bucks. So it's all so. The juice has left this earth. Jay passed on. Yeah, I heard that OJ died. And then people are like ranting. Hey, he deserves it. It's like you can't talk like that. We all owe it to God to die once. So I pray for him. It's too late. Once they die, you can't pray for their soul. I pray that he accepted God and Jesus as his Savior. That's what I pray for. So, people can change. He wasn't always despicable. We loved OJ when he played. Look at him go! He could go all the way. He was a fantastic. I remember him. Like they didn't stop him. OJ, Eric Dickerson, those guys. I forgot the guy. I remember his team, the Houston Oilers. I forgot his name. But Danielle Berry's here. Awesome. The Houston Oiler. I forgot his name. I'm not thinking of sports. Let's Google it. Earl Campbell. He wasn't as fast as those guys, but he was still a great runner. And, in Jim Brown and those guys. Earl Campbell and Jim Brown, you couldn't bring them down. He used to run through airport on the Hertz commercials, yeah. So he was lovable at one time. You just never know. It's like right now is the season for cashing in on telling us that Tom Brady won all the Super Bowls and Bill Belichick he was stupid and he just got lucky to find Tom Brady. It doesn't work that way. If anyone thinks that wasn't Bill Belichick's doing, they don't know football. All the fans, they're fans of players, and then they think it's the players. Well, yeah, Bill Belichick did say that players win football games and coaches lose them. So he always put them in a position to help them succeed. But the media, the Boston media doesn't like it. They're just gonna, no, he's so stupid. They all know better than Belichick how to run a team. That's what happens because they're there for so long. They learn how it works, and then they think, but they're not in the building. They're not in the offices and the talks. It's like everything's supposed to work perfectly according to them. If you own a sports franchise in America, you have to go along with the city's opinions. And Boston has a knee-jerk left-wing opinion, and they're going to be sorry. They still vote for communists. But they don't see it. They don't. Oh, it's going to be a better world for whom? For whom? They don't. It's not for the working person. There's nothing better. They're making it worse. It was better. It was good, 20 years ago. I've determined that if you still watch TV, you're probably still wearing a mask. You're probably still worried about COVID. Evolution doesn't change up, it changes down. Poodles come from wolves, but you can't mix a poodle and a chihuahua and get another wolf. It doesn't work that way. Evolutionary biologists know that, but we're not listening to them. It's so stupid. We're listening to knee-jerk liberals. And it's not even a small amount. Tom Sack, Marchano, thank you, Marchano. Marchano's here. Pizza is expensive in Thailand. Thoughts? Is it good? That's my thought. Is the pizza good? It took me a while to find good pizza here because we're getting this like Chef Boyardee flavor on our pizza, and it's like, and melty cheese. It's like we ordered. Changing topics here. We ordered nachos, and they didn't use nacho cheese. And I went, what is this? Melty cheese? This isn't good. I couldn't eat it because they wanted nacho. Now, if they didn't call it nacho, if they called it, Chef Boyardee chips, then I would have enjoyed it. But because I thought it was going to be nacho, I have not found nacho sauce here. I suppose I could go to a specialty store and get nacho, but oh no, I gotta take a run. I'll be like a minute or two, guys, so enjoy the view. It's a long walk. Thanks for waiting. 11 watching now. Thank you for waiting, guys. So, just got home from Walmart. The lady said no snacks. They're the most stolen item. She wanted me to buy a reusable bag. Yeah, that's what they do here. We have to buy our bags here. So we have a big collection of bags. Walmart potato salad with pepper. Oh, that's awesome. Jimmy says, it's hit and miss on the pizza. I'm not a big fan of the big corporations like Domino's. Yeah, I worked for Domino's for about a year. And I lost 7 pounds eating pizza once a day. Because I was a delivery guy. No time to eat. We got like 1 pizza per day, approximately, but maybe I had half a pizza. Because but you can't make a pizza for yourself. It has to be unclaimed. So if someone doesn't claim their pizza, we get to eat it at the end of the day. So, yeah, but see the big corporations, that's the conglomerate that's running the world, and they do it by selling stock and shares to the big conglomerates, and that's how they get more powerful. They invest in you, and then they're your boss. Darren Dobson live stream next week. You are welcome on the panel. What will I talk about? You guys won't listen to me. You used to go, don't say that! Don't say, because you didn't know the difference between fact or fiction. What was the hygiene like at Domino's? Satisfactory? Yeah, we tried to be very clean, but when you have food in a busy time, there were several busy times in the day. You get food pumping through. It's like a boom in through the oven. Things get dropped. So we didn't really have bugs. I mean, there might have been a bug or two in the back, but the back was very clean. But even when you're very clean, because I was one of the cleaners, but they have to keep it clean. The cooks have to keep it clean during the day as they go, if it slows down. And then the drivers at night, when it's all over, we have to clean the rest of the place. So mostly the floor. But we could not leave a dirty store. We could not lock up if the floors were dirty. Everything had to be clean, like super clean. So, because even though you're trying to be clean, the food business just attracts bugs. They're gonna come because all the food's out. And there's food moving. You're putting different toppings on the pizza. Sometimes that stuff bounces around and falls on little bits and pieces fall on the floor. It's unavoidable. And then people think, oh, that place is dirty. I'm not eating there anymore. Your own kitchen is probably more dirty than Domino's, but you could find a dirty moment of the day where like the store's really a mess. They need to clean up. You're not going to stop making pizza to clean and the floor. So you have to like do little amounts of cleaning on the way. But yeah, they stress that a lot. It is cannot go home. I don't schedule my live streams anymore. I just go live. It's like, okay, I'm a little late today because I was doing a couple of plans got changed, so we were gonna do something else today, but that got changed, so I said, okay, I'll go outside and do a live stream. I don't want that in the way. Okay, so there we go. So things changed, and here we are doing a live stream, and I thought, you know what? I've been seeing videos, nothing really to do with Darren, about, complaining about the Philippines. It's not the same anymore. How many videos are you going to do? That means it's over for you as far as getting videos for the Philippines. So I might clip the beginning of this and turn it into a video. We're already past that point. Or not. I never watched DD Ding Dong's channel for a very... He's here, he's XYZ. So, When Bananas and Tom Sucks. Wait a minute. So, what you're doing, Darren, you're not the only one, but you're the man of the hour. When Bananas and Thumbs Up. Your thumbs up... Jack the guitar player gave me shit when I said, please give us a thumbs up. Please hit that thumbs up button. What do you think you're talking about? Thumbs up does nothing for you. So, how do you win thumbs up? I don't get it. So, is it your ninjas or do you have packages that you buy? because that doesn't help anybody. You need videos. I noticed that the people that are in those live streams, because sometimes what I do is I'll check a couple of people that are there and look at their channel. They don't have videos. No, they think they do. Oh, yeah, I get shorts and I got a couple of videos, and but they're old. You can't have a short from 6 days ago, or a week ago, or 2 weeks. If you're doing shorts, you're gonna have a short every day. If you're doing videos, they have to be regular periodical. So if you're doing 2 videos a week, I want to see 2 videos a week. And it's not just me, it's your audience wants to see that. Golf in Thailand is around 2,000, 2,500, including caddy tip, which is 300 to 400. So it's about $10, right? That's about $10, I think. So that's not bad. Tipping your caddy $10, that's not a bad deal. But they have golf. There is a golf course, a big one here, in Ortega Center, or right next to it, and it's called Whack Whack, of all things. Whack Whack, WHACK, Whack Whack with a hyphen. Whack Whack. So they have funny names here, and but I don't golf, so I never went in there. So, but if you go up in the Twin Towers, you can see most of it, because Twin Towers, the top floor is 53. So it's not the tallest building around, but close to it. Very affordable there too. I always used to get a wonderful room, and then I brought Norma once, and then the room was terrible, and she goes, "I'm not going there anymore." And I'm like, "It's a wonderful place. I've been there like 10 times. 9 times I got a wonderful room, and then I got shit because we didn't have a reservation. We walked in, get crap. Make a reservation, get a nice room. I don't know. Yeah, it was. I mean, I wasn't happy, but I said, "Honey, we'll get a better room." So, win bananas. That's the other thing. Winning bananas. It's not apparent to me how many ninjas you're using for that, but you can only give me your bananas once. You can't do it twice unless you're buying packs of bananas, which you shouldn't do. That's not helping anybody, because it's not watching their videos. If you buy packs of bananas, people will go to your channel and subscribe, but they're not watching videos. You can't sell that. You can't buy watch time. You can win it on the wheel, but that's not enough. 12. I was giving 12 hours. That was more than anybody, and I was wasting my time. Because after the live stream, I would have to watch 10 channels for 12 hours, because you got to go back and forth, or it stops, and then they're not really winning watch hours. So I was seeing a lot of their videos. Most of it was no good. But that's what you got to go through to build. You have to build a good channel. And following, no offense anybody, because I do it too, following the live streams is not helping you. Why do you keep saying that? They're not grown channels. They're dead. They're not making money. Ellie will never make money, and Jerry Boy is not making money. Not period, making period, money period. They're not making money. They may never make money. Because Jerry can't get out of the house, and neither can Ellie. They can't get out of the house. So they might as well make videos about themselves. They could do that, but they're not doing that, because Jerry made a mistake and did shout-outs to everybody else, like the music, and then this, J Mike channel, Darren Dobson channel. That doesn't help. Doing shout-outs to other channels doesn't help you. You should be doing shout-outs about your own channel. He could do that. He could figure out a way, but you gotta sell it to somebody. There's gonna be an audience for it. It's like, I don't have the biggest audience for jeepney videos, so I gotta figure out how to do it differently. But yeah, using them as an example, that's a bad idea. Their channels are dead. His channel is dead, because he doesn't have any ideas. He keeps saying, "We're gonna make a video." You can't promise a video that never comes. it's not really boosting anyone's channel. Getting subscribers and thumbs up for buying that doesn't help. When you do a live stream and you have 15 or 20 people watching, and then 187 thumbs up, what's up with that? That doesn't balance. Darren, you're not listening. That's the mark of a bad host. You aren't really helping him do anything. Giving him ninjas for subscribers, that doesn't help him. He needs to be able to make videos himself. So he needs to understand how to. All right, everyone knows how to work a camera and get video, but you got to learn how to get other people to be interested in it. Thank you, Jimmy. Thanks for the thumbs up. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'll thank you for the thumbs up, but it's not to buy packages of thumbs up or to make ninjas and give myself thumbs up. That doesn't work. That doesn't help anybody. Yeah, we got 100 thumbs up. Woohoo! Now I'm realizing why Darren always got 100 thumbs up. When I got it, I'm wondering if he's the one giving it to me. I don't know. I don't even know. He wouldn't tell me. I'm heading to Vietnam for 21 days, then back to Thailand. What's going on? What do you like most about Thailand? The Philippines is so big. I think it's a little bit bigger than Thailand. It's not. No, I can't knock Thailand. I'm not about to do that because I don't have any first-hand experience. But why would I do that anyway? Guys come here, right, and then they run out of options, and then they do a video. The Philippines is not good anymore. It's like, that means you're a loser. Or you've decided to complain about what you can't make come true. What are your plans? What are you hoping to get out of the Philippines? Biggie, I'm broke. VJ Mike to you, Biggie. VJ Mike. So Darren tells me that Sean BS Trucking, Sean Moore, can kick anyone's ass. He just said that to me. I can't believe, I hate when people do that. And he's smarter than us, and he's got more money. It's so stupid. It's such a great hobby. Yeah, I won't knock it because everyone's doing it, but I don't golf. I used to go to the driving range and just hit, but not very often. I did that a couple times, and I thought it was okay, but I can't drive anymore. I lost my stroke. I can't do it. Maybe I could get it back. I don't know, but golfing just doesn't. Thailand is great. So I'm in Thailand. See behind me? We are in Thailand, guys. I'm lying, of course. This is just, oh, how do you like that? Isn't that awesome? That is a guava tree right there, right in front of me. Right, oh, it's behind me, but it's in front of the other trees. It's a guava tree. So, it's a beautiful day here. What do we got? Oh, we switched off the, let's go back there. Let's refresh that. It's 94 degrees now. It won't get too much hotter. Hey, Sean Tubers here. Awesome. I don't know Sean Trucking. He's tall. He has it in for Mick Fisher. That's for he's always got a problem with Mick Fisher and everybody else. He's always talking about kicking everybody's ass. It's like those are your memories of being younger, when you were 29. You're not a kid anymore. You gotta be careful. You gotta be humble. People don't know the difference between humility and pride. They just go off the wall with pride. Can you please say hi to Maddie? Madiv Bibero. I can't read the fine print. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I'm screwing it up. Madiv Blibero. Mega love shout out. Mega love shout out. Madi's here. Awesome. So, I never saw him as Tarzan before. It was only recently, so that must be an old one. Volleyball, and my position is libero. What's libero? I don't know. I played volleyball, but I didn't know the names of the positions. DD has over. You're buying subs. There's no way. You don't have any views. There's no way. People don't subscribe just because your name is Darren Dobson. It's not. You're not famous, so I don't understand that. How you have no views, and then all of a sudden there's another 400 subscribers or more, another 1,000. So you're making that mistake of buying subscribers. It's not helping you, and then you're letting people think that you're this big channel when you're not. I'm eating plain yogurt. Yeah, that's good. That's good. The person who dives on the court. Is that always the same person? Is that an actual position, or are you just joshing? I don't know. I don't have any idea. John was Tarzan several years ago. His other great name was I Am Your Friend. Just don't call yourself Here to Help All. You're not. Giving people ninja subscribers you're not helping them. Yes, it is. Look it up. All right. Okay. Volleyball is an exciting sport. Madiv Blibero, what country are you in now? Tell us where you are. I am in the Philippines. Balut John is famous, and he has an amazing lifestyle. Yeah. I actually got a peek into his library. I don't know if it's his library or one of his meeting spaces. I'm not sure what he calls it, but he came on the live stream and went on cam for one live stream, and that was very awesome. The long table. I've been playing for 7 years. I live in the USA. Oh, what part of the USA are you in? California? All right. Good luck to you in California. California is a tale of two countries. People who get it and people who don't get it. A basic English is here. They're starting to trickle in, guys. I'm doing very well. I'm here in Eastern Luzon. No, well, actually, no, I'm not in Eastern Luzon. I'm east of Metro Manila in Rizal. Not the far eastern Luzon, that's for sure. Thank you. Yep, you gotta be humble, guys. I don't understand it with these guys. I'm the richest, I'm the smartest, I can kick everyone's ass. It's like, why are you talking like that? Thanks, Madiv. Thank you, Libero. Madiv B. Libero. If he depends on DD to grow his channel, right, he'll never grow. Jerry Boy will never grow getting fake subs. It doesn't, he's already got, I don't know how many he's got, but see, those subs aren't watching videos. It doesn't work that way. He needs to become a video creator. That's the only way it's gonna work for him. I also visit Colorado. My eyes are going bad, guys. Colan. Regularly, it's 30 baht for the fairy white sands and crystal clear waters. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna go to Salmar in June, but I don't know how much I can take the wildlife. I'm too achy. Maybe it'll be good for me. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot. I sent my daughter to volley camp on the border of Canada and USA. When she was in high school, she got to meet Canadians. Well, my mother and father were both born in Canada, so I guess I know a couple of Canadians. But does that make me Canadian? I was born in the USA, though. And that, by the way, makes you American. That's for sure. He used to go back and forth from North Dakota to Bakersfield. He was always with his kid. Nice to see. Yeah, I was always with my daughters, but now I'm here in the Philippines. Then they're back in the USA, and you know, but they all have babies and they're busy. I'm not back in the States. Permanent immigrant visa. I'm permanent now. I'm married to Norma. I don't know where she went. We got say hello to Casey, Norma's niece, right? So she is working online, so I'll leave her alone. I asked her, is it okay if I talk? And she said, yeah, no problem. So you're back in the Philippines? Biggie, why are you broke? That's what I want to know. Does that mean you're not out of money, right? Ellie is mildly retarded. DD helps him. But what are you helping him at? You're just making him feel good and making him think, J Mike's, he doesn't like me. And I've given him over 200 watch hours and he doesn't like me. It's like no one's giving him watch hours. They're liars. They're not doing that. That's a waste of time. To hire a beach chair is 100 baht for the day. It's a great vibe. Yeah. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Thank you for the hearts. Am I your favorite? Yep. As long as you hit that thumbs up button, I'm good. I'm happy. Can I please subscribe to you? Why? That will ruin my vibe. You knew that, right? Actually, no. Go to channel. Subscribing doesn't change anything. Watching videos does, because then, yeah, you got no videos. What's going on? You got no videos. So who are you? Are you another ninja? Are you another ninja? So if you're using all your ninjas to help people by giving them subscribers and stuff like that, it's not really helping them. Giving them advice, Norma said, well, when you give advice, Jay, they don't want to hear it. And I said, why? And she said, because they think you hate them. It's like, okay, so what did they do in school all their lives? When the school teachers are giving them advice, is that why they hate their teacher? The best advice I can give anyone, Jewel Slots, is to create videos and learn from that. Create 100 videos and then watch them and see what you did wrong. And then find out what niche your videos are and go look at other videos in that niche with 1 million views and find out what the difference is. Norm is awesome. Thank you, Sean. Yep. We have prayed for your son Andrew so much. We'll keep praying that he stays healthy. I guess the last time you told me he was in remission, so that is good news. Sitting here with Casey, she's working, so I'll leave her alone. Oops. Working from home, I guess. Norma's around somewhere. She's not always a part of my live streams because she has her own thing going on a different site. It's not YouTube. He's good, just headaches. Yeah. So we'll pray for him. My first wife, she went into remission from breast cancer. The breast cancer never came back, but she ended up with throat cancer, and then she died in 2021. So I cried at her bedside. I will say that. It's not funny, even when you divorce someone and they're a pain in the ass. When you see them like that, you don't wish that on them. I live in the Philippines. This is the Philippines right here, guys. I am outside Metro Manila. I'm in Rizal. You can hear dogs barking and maybe some roosters. The roosters are quiet right now. The dogs are barking. I think the motorcycle noise makes them bark. There's a rumble of the mufflers that we can't hear, and they hear it. Can you ask me some personal questions, please? About what? You're supposed to ask me. It's a nice view. Hector Gubat. the backyard or side yard or whatever side of the house looks soothing and so tropical. I love the smell of mornings in the province. This is the back, but it's the same all the way around. If you look ahead, you'll see that. And we get some bananas growing over there, but it's on the other side. I don't know. You can't, I can see them, but I don't think you can see them. They're green, they're the same color as the leaves. And you get the blue sky over there, 8-foot wall. Only cats can get over that wall. And then over here you got all that over here. So far, only birds and cats can get over those walls. Now, a chicken can get over it because they do have wings. They can raise themselves, but then when they can't really get back because that tires them out. We have guava, we have papaya, we have jackfruit, and we have mango, and we have peppers, jalapenos, and things like that. Guava, I said guava. That guava tree it's either dormant or it died. I don't know why. We probably didn't bury the roots far enough. Or there weren't enough root. It probably wasn't enough root. Oh, and we have a lemon tree. So yeah, there's two kinds of mangoes basically. There's the yellow mango and then there's the apple mango. And the apple can turn yellow or red or yellow red or yellow red and green. Those are delicious also. That mango emoji that you showed, that's an apple mango. But right now we get them falling from both trees. The apple mangoes aren't quite ready, but you do get a few of them already. We do have a few of them, but I'm hoping for a lot more. So we had the first wave already. I don't think there's any more. It's just jalapeno peppers and papaya. The papayas are coming. We get one every couple of weeks. I don't really like papaya. I never liked it. I've eaten a few of them, but not very many. And jackfruit. The jackfruits are huge, but I don't eat them. I love the mangoes and I guess the guavas are okay, but I don't. It's all starch. The papayas are very sweet. I'm just not crazy about the taste, I guess, because there's so much to eat here. There's no need to eat it all. I say normally you don't need 5 fruits per day. That's not good for you. What happens is the fruit tastes so good, you end up you're overeating it, and then that's not good. Norma says, it's good for you. Only a little bit is good for you. You don't need to keep eating all the fruit. But there's banana trees there, but those are not ours. So, and then over here we have palm trees on this side here. You can't quite see them. They're behind that curtain right there. There's about 10 of them. I don't know. Some are smaller than the others. Funky aftertaste papaya. Yeah, I'm just not loop-de-doo about papaya. So apparently Darren thinks that the ninjas are helping channels, like giving away ninjas and all that stuff, are helping some of the smaller channels, but they're never going to get any money. It's about money, and you only get that from creating videos and getting views, and for the watch time too in the ads. The watch time in the ads. You're going to have hundreds of thousands of views from multiple videos. It's like your average video has to have over 100,000 views. That's when you start making a little bit of. But one video is not going to make all that much money. But if you regularly make a video with 100,000 views, or 200,000, or 300,000, if all your videos are like that, then you'll make a little bit of money. Everyone, nice to meet you, everyone. High five from Lee Sung-soon. Hi, Lee Sung-soon. Hey, man, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I wonder if I sing that, it'll get copyrighted. We did a birthday, Sean. We did a birthday party. It was an 8-hour video on January of 2023, January 14th, 2023. That was almost a year and a half ago. And yesterday I was notified that it's copyrighted for 4 songs, all 4 at the same time. I think. I'm not sure. I don't have any way of knowing, but I think songs are getting bought and sold as ownership that you can or not necessarily demonetizing. A lot of the owners will let you do it. Some of them will say, "Well, we're going to share the 2 cents," and then some of them are just like, "No, that's demonetized. We want the 4 cents," whatever it is. So, but it's not getting any more views. It got over 600 views, which is good for a live stream. But then there's no view. Some people went in and looked at it, maybe 100. She's making mango smoothies, right, Norma? It's a surprise. Don't tell her I know. That's Norma. Let's go see what that looks like. Oh, she stopped, but she's right there. That is the U.S. flag, and on the right is the Egyptian flag. Norma's daughter, Shara, gave that to us for Christmas. The Egyptian flag was because her father his home base was in Cairo, Egypt. So for some reason she had the flag, so she gave it to us to hang. I have no issue with that. Fair use law. Karaoke is not fair use. They've already determined that. They are in the power. The New World Order is here. It started, that was 70 years ago they started doing that. Now, that is noisy. But we're gonna get mango smoothies, so I can't complain. Wow. So we do karaoke outdoors, but in the Philippines they have those machines and they all look similar. It's a one-piece unit, and we usually have it here, but it's not here right now because the owner stores it here on occasion. So sometimes we have it for like 2 months, but depends on when he's not renting it out. So the powers that be have determined they're going to chase everyone for copyright with karaoke. Karaoke does not make it fair use. It's hard. Some people that do it the right way, they're complaining too. So you can't argue with them because it's their laws. Copyright started 70 years ago, so this New World Order is older than that because it started in the 1700s. It actually started before the United States was a country. But they didn't have all the power. The power was growing. But they pretty much control everybody. Rappers use samples that are fair use from recordings. You got to be careful doing that, though. But they're involved with the people that own all the music, so they can get away with it. The big ones are Sony, Universal, and MCA, I think. A UMC or MCA, so they all go by acronyms. But Sony is one of the big ones. Warner Brothers, they're all the big ones. But and if you look at all the CEOs, you start to put a picture together. It's very stupid, but they have the power. The conglomerates is a big group of people. It's almost half of society. But a lot of people don't realize that once they say the wrong thing, they're out. All you gotta do is say the wrong thing and you're out. And you might even be killed. They have the corner on suicide. But it's murder. Now, I'm not supposed to say that. I can get taken down for that. But I said it anyway. Because YouTube is the boss of this. No matter what I say, no matter what I think is the truth, The conglomerate is it's huge, but the problem is when they buy stock in your company, they're buying a lot of it, and then they tell you what to do. You gotta have diversity, equity, and inclusion, and a zero carbon footprint, and all this other nonsense in order to succeed as a corporation. Sony owns Michael Jackson Music. I don't know if they own it all though, but yeah. I don't know the ins and outs of that. Let's stay on positive vibes. Yeah, but the end is near, guys. We know the end is going to be death, mostly by fire. The rich are all building bunkers in mountains to get away from World War III, but what they don't realize is that only two things build mountains: volcanoes and continental collision. That's the only two things that build mountains. So you are likely to be the first one to melt. If you have $1 billion bunker in Maui, you are likely to be the first one to go. Like, can you imagine a dormant volcano suddenly just erupts and there's nothing but molten lava? Oh, that's the former Mark Zuckerberg complex. Sorry to see you go. To cash in before they become obsolete. You can get copyright on a 50-year-old song. The limitations is 100 years. So what someone did was they took Happy Birthday, made a new copyright, and then said, that's our song. You can't do that. That's what they're doing. But they have to sell it to the big guys, the conglomerate. I say the word conglomerate. There's a lot of people involved in that. But, you know, it's adhesive. You know, everything sticks to them. No, they're pulling you like a magnet. They're not asking you if you want to come along. You sold them the stock, they bought it, and they're saying, we're your board now. We're your board of directors. So you have to do that. They're telling CEOs what to do. And the head of BlackRock is Larry Fink. The head of Vanguard is I don't know. And the head of, I used to know, but I don't, it's not written down. It slipped my mind. We can look it up. Let's do that. It's 94 degrees. Head of Vanguard, Mortimer J. Buckley is the head of Vanguard. He's the CEO. And who's the head of State Street? I knew who he was a couple days ago. I forgot though. State Street Bank. No, it's just the CEO, Ronald O'Hanley. I think he's newly named. Yeah, he just got named in 2019. That's new. So, but they all do what they're told by the WEF and BlackRock and State Street themselves. Well, he's telling people what to do, but they're all in it together. In some ways, it's not like they're not closely knit, but they are tied together. DD is a journalist. What are you working at Darren? What is your paid experience right now? What is paying you now? I know so you're doing, as far as I understand, you're doing, I don't know how to describe it. You're a freelancer, I guess. Yellowstone. So, corporate governance, we gotta watch out for that, guy. Now, small companies are being kicked to the curb. A lot of small companies were put out of business, small businesses, when COVID hit, and that's what they used to screw everybody over. What do I think of Bitcoin? I think there's no future in Bitcoin, but don't take my advice. I'm not a financier. I worked in finance, but I don't consider myself a financier. So Darren, what's the payday for your journalism? What is that, like regular full time? I never said that you were never in anything. I'm not saying you were nothing. I'm saying that it doesn't help to use ninjas to give away and then say that you're helping people. That's what I'm saying. It's YouTube doesn't work that way. You're kind of doing the wrong thing. Buy gold. See, gold is valuable because it doesn't perish. It's not perishable. We still have gold pieces from the 1600s and the 1500s and the 1400s. It doesn't go away. But to me, it's not worth what the price is. It's not worth anything to me. But excuse me, I have a sound check. I don't know. That was a weird. I have a sound check. Yeah. All right, that sounds good. How do you earn money in the Philippines, or do you have a pension or some sort of pass? I have a passive income. I'm not allowed to work here unless I apply for a special work permit or a visa. But I can't just work in a store. Like I can't go over to SM Mall and get a job at Starbucks or something like that, because if if the average person can do the work, then I'm not allowed to do it. So if I'm an entertainer, and I want to be in the bar scene or something, I would have to apply for a work permit to do that, to get paid. I could offer my services for free, I guess. If I want to sing at RJ's club in Makati, I could probably get away with that. But it wouldn't be very good. I'm not a great singer. I guess my voice irritates people, but I do some sing. I like karaoke. An asset like gold or Bitcoin is only as good as the people's trust and belief in them. That's true. Bitcoin is really just money on paper. I don't understand what's backing. I don't know what backs Bitcoin, but I don't like it's. BlackRock is trying to destroy it. They're trying to buy it, and then that will destroy it. So guys, enjoy the scene for a minute. I'll be right back. I gotta run. I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you guys for waiting. Thanks for hanging out. Sean Tuber. Wasn't sure if you were still here. Marty's here. Buy gold. Hector. Oh, let's see. Yep, it's only as good as you can trust it. Sean Tuber's here. Strong Minds, Jewelry Lovers, Mega Love, hola, and blessings. Mega Love shout out. Yep, we are live from the Philippines, guys. We are in Rizal Province, just a little east of Metro Manila. We're gonna drive into Metro Manila. We got apple. Is this the apple mango?
Orange and carrot.
It's not mango. Orange and carrot smoothie. It's not mango. I'm sitting here like we're getting mango. Carrot.
Carrot and orange. I mean 2 liters.
We're gonna have mango later. This is delicious. Tastes like papaya. Orange and carrot. I never thought of that. We're out of napkins.
Right? Yeah.
Not bad. I prefer mango, but it's not bad. Orange and carrot is okay. It's a surprise. I didn't expect that. So,
People is in the tree. They're flying.
they stopped falling. They're probably all on the roof right there. It's like a 8 feet, maybe 9 feet roof. It's the same height as the wall. There's a roof, and the mangoes hit that, and they stay on the roof. So we could probably. There's probably a few of them up there, hon. You want me to go up and get them? I can go up there and get them. But that's cold. I like cold right now. It's 95 degrees. There's a little breeze though. The palm trees are moving. It's awesome. We get some over there, and they're a little higher, so they're moving a little bit more. And the flags are moving. Let's check out the flags. The flags are moving. No, they're stopped. Oh, there they go. There's a little breeze. Let's check it. Yeah, see the smaller one will move more. So there's some air. That feels good. That actually feels good. Now you can see the wind go on. So the air is like the breeze. It picks up at times. Now you can see it. Oh yeah. So it ain't true what they say about the Philippines. Now, some of the guys that have run out of material and they're leaving, or for whatever reason, and they're doing videos, the Philippines is no good anymore. They don't have a plan. Those guys failed to plan. We don't plan to fail, we fail to plan. So that's what those guys never had a plan. Maybe they came on vacation and thought, oh, I'm just gonna smile and get laid. For every Filipina, there's a brother, a nephew, or a cousin that will get another cousin, and then he'll get two more cousins, and they'll kill you. And if you think you can kick all their asses, you should think again. You should tell yourself, I'm not 29 anymore. Yeah, it's not bad, honey. Tastes mostly like carrot, though. My wife loves fruit. She's just, yeah, sure. Of course. I'm not walking over there. I already walked away twice. She wants me to hurry up. I can't hurry up and drink it. It's too cold. I'm getting brain freeze. I'm getting brain freeze. So all the videos about the Philippines is not the same anymore, and people are leaving, and what's wrong with the Philippines, and they're, and it's full of scammers. If you're getting scammed in the Philippines, I didn't cover this one. If you're getting or you got scammed in the Philippines, you're an idiot. You're a big boy. You're probably over 50, and you think, oh, she ripped me off. Hey, you're the one that gave her money. How much did you give her? That's the problem. How much did you give her? 700,000? I gave my girlfriend 700,000 US dollars, and now she's gone, and I don't know where she went. That's funny. Sucks to be you. It sucks to be you. Mary loves fruit. Yeah, but I say to Norma, fruit's fine, but you can't have like seven different fruits every day. You can't do that. Plus rice and bread and all that starch. You can't. You gotta set limits on starch. If it has sugar in it, it's a starch. Mary's El Salvadoran, right? So I hired a woman to be my assistant. She was an accounting clerk, but I was the controller. But I only had one assistant, so. But her title wasn't assistant controller. Could have been, but it wasn't. And she was born in El Salvador, but she came to America when she was about 11. So I hired her when she was 28, and I had her for 2 years, or 27, right around there. So I had her for exactly 2 years, and then I left because I retired. On my last game, she knew that 10 managers were going to the ball game, Red Sox, because we weren't too far from there. We were just a van right away. So she knew that we were going to leave at 5, but at 4:30, someone peeked in the room and went, "We're leaving, let's go." And I went, there was no time to say goodbye, and I looked at her and she was crying. And I thought, this is it, I'll see you again. So, don't worry. I'm a message away, don't worry. I like Welch's grape juice. Grape juice is good for you. But juice, don't juice too much because you'll gain weight because of the sugar and the other reactions in your body that sugar gives you. Congratulations. So who are you? If you can't tell me who your wife is, then you can't tell me you're married. Because I don't believe it. So, and how did you get married? I want to know that too. Because you can't just come to the Philippines and get married. It doesn't work that way. What country did you get married in? Because I used to take what you said at face value and then say, okay, Darren said this, that's fine. But since you still have a secret girlfriend, it's been years. It's been like over 2 years, maybe closer to 3 years that you have a secret girlfriend. It's because you don't want anyone to know that they're all different girls. And if that's not true, tell me why. The good book says who you sleep with is your wife, so you're a womanizer if that's true. Everything the Bible says is true. But you gotta realize that society has changed and now has taken over the marriage thing. Society has taken over marriage. So, but you still can't, how do I want to say that? The law still doesn't allow for you to have more than one.
I mix the mango. I got it all.
Is that going to be enough?
Cold. No,
Oh, okay. Wow. Did you pull that down or did that fall?
it's cold. I just pick up.
Was it like low-hanging fruit? We get a lot of low-hanging. She just got another mango. Let me see that.
Only 3 mango.
Oh, it's nice and soft too. This is gonna be good. That's an apple mango right there. So they're yellow this year. But there's a little red on the side there, but that's the way we're talking about. It's almost as big as my head. She's gonna make a mango smoothie, so we're overdoing it with the fruit. That's okay. We haven't had fruit in a couple days. This is mostly carrot and orange. Yeah, it's tasty. That's not too sweet because there's carrot mixed in there. So, but we're gonna have apple mango. The yellow mangoes, we took the first batch, so there's no more ready. There might be some falling on that roof that we should get before they rot. We'll send the housekeeper up there and get it. She's a little climber. She's small and she likes to climb. Well, I don't know if she's 37 or 38, but she's younger than me. Edward Black Pear's here. Edward, what's going on? Apple mango, yeah. It's still early for the apple mangoes, but there's some. We got one. We got a couple. Hector Gubat, isn't that also known as Indian mango to the locals? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but they call it apple mango. That's all I know. So, my older brother, one of the yellow mangoes just fell on that roof. So, did it come down?
Yeah.
Oh, it fell off. We'll take a look at that. Sometimes they fall and they're like already rotten, or they're broken. Like, but the break is not fresh. It's an old break on the tree, and then they're no good. But we get plenty. So my older brother once said to me, "I've been married 25 years," and I said, "You can say that, but how many husbands does your wife have?" He never said that again. Well, there's an old Muslim saying, "I want to have however many virgins when I die." Okay, virgins don't have sex. That's why they're virgins. So what good is that going to be for you? You know, Norma was married once, so I know she had at least one husband. She said there was no others, but I don't know. His wife sleep around on him. That's not good. I trusted my wife. My first wife, I trusted her, but we didn't get along. It was very irreconcilable differences. And I tried for years. I want to say at least 15 years I tried. We were married 26. Pickled unripe or green mango also pairs well with shrimp paste or bagoong. Norma likes it, but I don't like it. So I have no need to try that. If I want to, I'll know in my head if I want to try it. But as of now, I have no desire to try that. It's like balut. I didn't want to have it, but then I ate one. But I only did it once. I don't know. It's like eating a dead chicken. Mango maniac. I like mangoes, but when mango season is over, it's just getting started now. When it's over, I'll be done with eating them, and I'll be okay for another 8 months. So, but it is good. We can get it pretty much almost any time. We can get mangoes here. California is a great growing place. We're past the 90-minute mark. I want to see what's going on over there. Hold on. Some of you may get ads. You can just skip it. Wait. Wow, we're doing good on views. I did not know that because I can't quite see the number. 14 watching now. Thank you guys for coming in. If If you're here for any length of time, I would appreciate it if you smash that thumbs up button. Just touch the three dots and you'll see a thumb. Just press that. If you would, we're still here. We're still going to hang out for a little while longer. What's the peak? 17 is the peak, and we've hit that a few times. Three or four times we've hit that. It's gone up and down, but we're right at 17 peak. So that's good. We are at let's see. I always forget how to do this. Oh. Let's do that. Oh, here we go. Okay, so. All right. You may see an ad at any time now. I don't know. You may or may not see an ad. But anyway, just you can skip it. I think it's gonna. I'm not sure if it's gonna be skippable or what or whatever, but whatever. 521 people so far have stopped in. That's an awesome number. Awesome. So only 90 minutes. So if we go 3 hours, at this pace we'll hit 1,000 viewers. Let's see. Let's see what happens. My Blibero. Blibero. Are you still here? Are you still here? I don't know where you're from. I don't know. It's pretty easy to come in and hide on YouTube with a ninja. You know, it's kind of scary. Kind of scary. I don't know if I have. Wait a minute. I love that. How do you guys like that thumbnail I have on this live stream? That's my new thumbnail. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? Oh,
Real mango.
it looks the same color. Real mango now. Apple mango. Let's check it out. That's what we're talking about, honey. As they say in the Philippines, masarap. Masarap. So let's see. My neck's hurting me. It's bad. I was thinking, I don't have enough to talk about on my live streams. And then I went to other live streams and it's like, they don't talk. It's just girls sitting there, and that's what guys want to come and see. Guys will subscribe to a girl that doesn't say anything and isn't doing anything. It's just sitting there. But for some reason, see, guys don't have a plan, but they think they've got everything all figured out. I'm helping Ellie and who's the other one? Jerry Boy? Neither one of them two have anything good to say about me, and I could say, Ellie, I gave you 200 watch hours and you think I'm a fuck. A word, mabango. No, that means, mabango means smells good. Ayoko, I don't like. Hindi masarap. If it doesn't taste good, what do I say? Hindi masarap? Hindi masarap. No, it's good. Masarap, ang masarap. When I said that, she looked at me. What do you mean? What do you mean it doesn't no good? We made rice for breakfast. Casey, she said, where's the rice? Oh, it's right over here. Hindi masarap. That means not tastes good. What's going on? I'm buffering. What? What do I have? Too many things open? I'll shut that. It makes no difference. So I have been invited to go on a call with my initial collaboration meeting. Honey, I have an email from Ivy Joy Cancino for collaboration. They run the website. Well, the website is togetherlight.com, but they call it Filipina Cupid, I think. Where's my... Oh, no. Christian Filipina is the name of the site. Christian Filipina. I'm glad Filipina Cupid is not as nice. Almost got me. Yeah, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear Hindi masarap. She takes it. If I say something in Tagalog, she takes it seriously, even if I don't know what I'm saying. I went to the gym, took a sauna today. Did that help your achy neck and shoulders? I get ache going all the way across from left to right here. I like to take a warm shower and hit that water right on there. I scheduled a short video meeting with my manager so she could personally discuss further details of the partnership venture. Kindly follow the link below. Friday at 10 a.m. Oh. I should read my instructions better. Sometimes I don't find out what I really need to do. I try to go to the gym Monday through Friday, all 5 days a week. Hector, I am between Binangonan and Taytay, which puts me right in Angono. But we're right next to Muzan, which is in part of Taytay. So, right, that's where we are. San Francisco Village is there. Italia Street, I think. She's hot. He's hot. Filipinos keep forgetting he and she. So that's why they have the girl's name Hershey. Her, she. Just remember Hershey. It's a big Filipino name. But that doesn't explain why my mother's boyfriend was named Hershey. I never understood that. My mother is 88. I talked to her yesterday. She doesn't seem 88. But like 5 years ago, she seemed old. I don't know. She's okay now, I guess. Pad Thai and chicken soup. I like pad Thai, I guess. We don't have much of it here though, but I've had it before. I had it in America once or twice. Don't give me exact location or I'll come over for dinner. Darren did a video and he put my address. He didn't put the name of the street, but he put the number of the house on the. He did a video and looked at the number. I didn't like that. That's okay. We have 8-foot wall, 7 feet in the front, something like that. 7 or 8 feet. It's about 8 feet, I guess. Your wife cooked oxtail and vegetable soup. Oxtail? You got that in California? Are you still in California right now? It's nice and breezy here. I'm glad because it's so warm. The breeze feels good. The mango tree right there. There's a little mango tree that hasn't given us any fruit yet. Right there. That's a little mango. The small one in front of that wall, that's a mango. But it's a baby. And that was just, as you can see, the breeze is blowing. Yeah, I'll have some more. I guess I'll have more.
Last one.
Okay. It tastes so good. So now behind that wall, that's the mango tree but it reaches over and they fall on the roof here, and we can get them almost every day. They were hanging low, but we cut those off, so you don't see them hanging low anymore. I guess we took. I don't know who took them. I guess the housekeeper chopped off a piece. She got like 7 of them. Thank you so much. Thank you. I got another one. It's like, okay. Now it's still a smoothie, but it's a lot more melted now because it doesn't. It's 94 degrees here, so it doesn't. $93 degrees local, so the ice isn't going to stay ice for long. Lots of Mexican food in California. That means Mexicans are Californians are from Mexico. That's what that means. When are we going to get rid of the left-wing mentality that dominates California? I don't get it. When my number 2 daughter was younger, they were kind of left-wing. And she used to say, "Dad, what do you think of coexist? And isn't it wonderful?" And and all the people on MSNBC. And it's like, what do you think of them? And I went, they're illogical. So then they moved out to San Diego to start a wellness career. And she just thought that would be better for business. And then she came back in 7 months and she goes, "Dad, I can't stand those people. They're all fucked up." There's this idiotic mentality that left-wing ideology is the way to go, and it's like based on nothing, based on nonsense. Everyone thinks they're their own god. Oh, so how did you create an appetite and an immune system? I want to know how the immune system works. Or what's the other thing? Intuition, or guilty conscience. How does that work? Because I want to do it too. How can anyone think that they're their own god, or that there are other gods? All life is the same. We have more brains, but how does a dog know? You ever see a dog, he'll sit down and scratch himself with his hind leg? How does he know he's itchy? How does that work in the immune system? It's like, I get an itch here. How do I know exactly where to scratch? How do living things do that? Sipping on mango. This is apple mango, guys, that she just pulled it off the tree out back there. She must have just been out of sight because I think she was over on that side over there. I'm not sure. I didn't see. So I like Mexican food. Most of it is like finger food. I lost track of my vocabulary. It's a lovely slow day today. All I can do is sit it. Now I've had so many things to drink. I'm gonna have to pee it all out again. At my age, like Sunday I went like 7 hours without peeing because all I was doing is sitting down and not drinking. But if I just constantly have liquid like this, I'm gonna have to pee that out. So we're not far from Antipolo, but that's higher ground. There's mountains up there. We're right in the foothills, I guess, of Antipolo. So if we come out and go east, we'll have to walk uphill. So, and that can be difficult. Oh, that's falling behind. Oh. I didn't know I could watch from the studio. I'm watching the show from the studio. I don't need to go onto YouTube. I mean, the other side of YouTube. It's all right here. I didn't know there was audio. I haven't learned everything about this format, that's why. We're in between segments here. Is the Philippines still good for you? You can't undo anyone's videos. You know, they get their viewers and their followers and they, you know, and everyone's watching that. Oh, I guess the Philippines sucks. And then everyone's doing these videos where the Philippines sucks. I'm doing fine in the Philippines. I don't know why people come here for a little while and then it doesn't work out for them because they didn't have a plan in the first place. And they think, well, I got no woman, I got nothing holding me here. The Philippines sucks, I'm out of here. Go back to your little hole and watch hockey. Your little mountain crevice. Go back to the cold lands of not Vancouver, what's the other one? Edmonton. I can't imagine living there. And what, you know, you you get ready, you plan around a hockey game, and then you gotta stick on your jersey, and you get your jersey on, and you're watching the hockey game. It's like, oh, we lost again, 3-2. We lost 3-2. Sucks. Those two, you know, so and so should have scored twice. He can't put the puck in the net. He sucks. Get rid of him. Then when you get rid of him, why can't we get players like that? He scored twice to beat us. He used to be our guy. Oh, you know what? Back to Hector Guba. Are you still here, Hector? Hector, where are you in the Philippines? What do you think of other foreign YouTube vloggers who create or talk about drama or feud with other YouTubers in the Philippines? I think they're idiots. That's what I think. They're doing it. The vloggers aren't the same as the viewers, so they're doing it for their... Whatever you do as a vlogger, you're doing it for your viewers. So if they know their audience, and that's what they want, you know, they're creating drama. The ones that are creating drama and feuds, I don't really like them. I watch just to see what people are saying. So and then they know that they're gonna get views that way, and they keep doing it. And they're, you know, they're drunks or they're drug addicts or they're plain stupid, I guess. The first thing they are is stupid. But I think they also have like a mental disability. When you have issues, it snowballs into worse issues. You gotta nip it in the bud before it's too late. if you spend your adult life with issues and then you just let it get bigger and bigger, you're going to be crazy when you're older. And that's what happens. And then they're like shouting out things about other people. Like, this guy so and so, he did this, and they're making accusations and stuff. And they're crazy. I stay in San Juan, Metro Manila when visiting there. Oh, that's near Ortigas Center, right? That's not too far from there, right? San Juan, yeah. San Juan, Metro Manila. Yeah, I kind of know what that is. I'm not really super on top of it, but I have an idea where that is. San Juan, yeah. I was on a jeepney once, headed to San Juan, but I got off at Robinson's. I guess further down was San Juan. The flies won't get off. I hate flies. Near Green Hills yeah, I have a basic idea where it is, yeah. I love Ortigas. It's the center of attention. It's where many tall buildings there and hotels and condos and Mega Mall is there. I love Mega Mall. Mega Mall is the place to go. There's so many all-you-can-eat eateries in there. I highly recommend there's at least 3 sushi bars that's all you can eat. And it's like, why don't they have that back in the US, where in the US it's all a la carte and you just get a small amount of meat for a high price. It's terrible. It's good, but it's terrible price-wise. But here there's so much sushi and sashimi, and you can get lamb and roast beef and everything and desserts and all that, and it's all you can eat. And you just pay one price. It's like $20 for all you can eat. $20 a head. It's like, you can't beat that. You cannot beat that. So thank you so much. You got Sam's, which is also known as Dad's. You got Vikings, and there's one other one. It's Sambo Kojin. Is also all you can eat. So, and I don't know if there's any others, but those are the three good ones right there. You don't need anything other than that. Hapsters Foodie is here. Aloha. Aloha, Hapsters. What is going on? We were talking earlier. We lit off with asking about is the Philippines still good for you? Well, if it's not, you didn't have a plan. That's all I was saying. Yeah, it's hot here. It's like 94 here. But it's breezy. The wind was really fierce a few seconds ago, but it's calmed down right now. So the wind is like up and down. The breeze feels good when it's so hot. It's good to have a breeze. It's always good to have some wind. Yeah, at least it's windy. Yeah, that's for sure. The wind kind of died down, but it's up and down, I guess. We'll switch cams here. That's Casey. She's our niece. That's what the rumor has it. Let's look over. Oh, so it's picking up again. Here it comes. Here comes the wind. Oh, that's funny. It just died down, and then it's crazy. So up and down wind, that's good. That makes it feel good, yeah. And it's not too humid either today, so it's actually it's a good 94 degrees. It's a good 94. I always used to wonder why they said that, because living in New England, I didn't know. Norman just made me like 5 mango shakes, and I'm full. I gotta pee again. It's like I hate that. I'm out here doing a live stream and then I gotta go pee. It's crazy. Tarzan, the king of the jungle. I always thought the lions were the king of the jungle. The lions. So almost 600 viewers. By the time I get back, it'll be 600. I get a run because I have to go pee. That's true. And just enjoy the view, guys, and I'll be back in a minute. Thank you for coming in. Cats eat all the time. It is so warm. Thank you for sticking around, guys. It is so warm here. I had to feed the cat. She's pregnant. She wants to eat like 10 times a day. She won't stop eating. The temp here is about 93, 94 degrees. I don't know what it is in California. I have to convince my wife to move there. I am ready, willing, and able, but she's not. That's everything, right? You gotta have your wife, right? Tell her that California is not all it's cracked up to be, and it's too expensive. Why is it that Americans are all on pills? They all think they need health care. It's mandatory, right? And then when they have it, they think they're happy because they have health care. But then when you use it, it costs more money. And then you have to pay for heat and hot water. So all those expenses go away when you come here. You don't need that stuff. You don't need anything that you can't see. You don't need it. You don't need pills. You don't need you don't need health care. All that is the perception of value, and that the Democrats did. And I know California is all Democrat. I don't know why. The reason is because they don't know how things work. They don't know who's in charge. They think they know, but they don't know. You can't tell people how to think. It doesn't make sense to them because their brains are screwed up. Too many rules. Yeah, and then you know what they call that? Freedom. They call it freedom. Americans sadly think that they're the only people that are free in the world. And that's like, it's like screwed into their heads. You're free. Don't let anyone tell you you're not the most free and that no one else is free. That's part of the big lie. That your education was unnecessary other than to learn how to read and write. I won't say that's unnecessary. I learned more in 8 years than most people learn going through college. I mean, other than the medical degree. What are doctors doing? Doctors are putting you on lifelong prescriptions because they know how medicine interacts with the body and what can and can't go together. And it's basically it. And then they want you on lifelong medicine which will never cure you. The prescriptions you get from a doctor will never cure you of anything, but yet they're doctors. And then everyone thinks that that's what they need. Agree, Jay, my wife is Filipina. I make enough to live a comfortable life there. If your wife is Filipina, what is she waiting for? Is she working? Is your wife working, Hector? Hold on, Hector. I'll give you a jacket. You're not going to do anything with it unless you want to. It'll just make it easier for you to connect with any Tarzan or whoever's here. I had to pay $7,000 cash to California when I bought my truck from North Dakota. What? Excise? The tariff? What did they call that? $7,000 cash to California when I bought my truck. Oh, state tax. So you didn't pay that tax in North Dakota, right? Yeah, you're supporting people you don't agree with. You're being ruled by your inferiors, is what's happening in California. They are the inferior of everyone, and it's the reason Mark Zuckerberg spent $400 million supporting left-wing politicians in 2020. So that's going to stop. He's been told that he can't do that anymore, as far as I believe. Oh. Temperature. We can look up the temperature in Bakersfield, California. We'll find out right now. Current temperature in Bakersfield, California. So it's midnight. No, it's almost midnight over there. It's 60 degrees. It's 16 Celsius. So kind of cool. But tomorrow will be 75. Oh no. Tomorrow will be more of the same. It's actually going to drop down to going to drop down to 50 and then go back up to 75 next Monday. So you get cool weather for a week. Wow. So that's nice and cool. That's like chilly. If it dropped to 60 here, everyone would freeze. It's too cold. You can't wait to move to the Philippines? So, two questions. How soon are you coming and where will you live? We have good weather. California, too many rules, yeah. And then they call it freedom, but I already joked about that. $4K. Paying $4K for what? For my tax. Why are you paying? I had like 5 mango smoothies. I started off with an orange carrot smoothie. I had 2 of those. And then I had 2 or 3 of them. And then I had 2 mango smoothies. So I had at least 4 smoothies. And then I had to pee it all out. 6:38. It's PM over there, right, in Hawaii? I will be around Bataan area and back and forth to Rizal. When are you coming back? Yeah, I keep telling Norma, don't go crazy on the fruit. There's too much sugar. It's no good for your skin and your body weight. It's no good. But she loves it. No, it's good for me. People think they say fruit is good for you, so they think I'll eat all the fruit that I can find, and the yard has most of it. But we're buying our bananas and oranges and apples outside. We don't have those three, but we have tons of mango, and she just loves it. And guava. We have guava, papaya. We have mango. We have jackfruit and peppers, but she eats it all of it. Yeah, you can't have you're gonna have fruit, but the problem is everyone's overdoing it with the fruit. You don't need that much fruit. Bananas loaded with sugar. Yeah, Norma says, do you want another banana? And I went, no, I already had one. No, you can have two. No. You're not supposed to eat more than one. It's like, I see Filipinos taking like 3 bananas. It's like, stop it. Because they want to be full. They want to, I said, Norma, I don't like to feel full. I don't feel good when I'm full. Hector is one, wait a minute. The chat is moving. I'm retired and my wife is too. She has a medical condition and thinks that she's been away too long, therefore cannot tolerate the way things are there. You gotta have your health. Now, I know sometimes, not always, I'm not a doctor, sometimes we think we're not well when we are well. I'm the opposite. I think I'm well, and maybe I'm not. But I don't take any pills or anything. I may never take pills. But I don't blame anyone if they take pills, but it's not for me. Need tubatrees. But you're spending all your money on healthcare in the U.S., and I think it's a bad idea. That's one of the ways they're getting everyone's money. Mandatory healthcare, and when you use it, there's more charges. There's charges for emergency rooms. There's charges to be admitted into the hospital, and then there's doctor charges. It's like they're never going to stop charging you money. And then what doctors want is for you to be on a lifelong prescription, which will never cure you. So I do not take medication, and I don't plan on it. Unless it's that pain relief, like at the very end. I don't know what they would give me, but Shane Fit, thumbs up. Thank you, Shane, for coming in. I almost missed you. Or did I? Did I miss you, Shane? Thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for connecting. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. It's been way over 2 hours. That's why I'm running out of things to talk about. We slowed down. We were getting viewers in droves by the hundreds, but there's a little bit of a slowdown here in the last little while. In the last half hour, we slowed down. I don't know how long we're going to go now. Where are we? We hit 600. Yay! Thanks, guys, for coming in. Thank you. My wife thinking of going urchin hunting. What's an urchin? I've heard of urchin, but I forget what it is. She's got a congenital thing. No complex procedures, as her condition is incurable. She just needs assistance with daily living. How old is your wife? If you need assistance, now they'll tell you that. You need them, and then you can't leave. They'll make you think. Because that's what they do best. Doctors you become their customer. Genes, a congenital. I have congenital issue too, but I don't let it bother me. Diverticulosis. It's that's just me. I don't need to go see doctors and cry about it. But we all have something that's wrong with us. I never know what to talk about on my streams. That's why I'd rather do karaoke and chat with my team happy. Well, I started the first segment, probably went about 30 minutes, talking about how is the Philippines still good for you? How I'm seeing all these videos. It's not the same anymore, and people are leaving the Philippines, in droves, and scammers. If you get scammed, if you're a Westerner and you've been scammed by a female in the Philippines, you're pretty stupid. So, what a lot of guys don't realize is that the people that are hanging around you are her family. And they expect you to buy liquor. It doesn't mean you got to buy them their everyday liquor, all the time. It means when Filipinos like to party, and you should be first to buy, enough liquor to get a few men, drunk. That doesn't mean you have to always buy the liquor. Sea urchins? Oh, yeah. But what? See, the people that are leaving, they're disappointed with the Philippines. They're the people that didn't have a plan. They didn't really belong here. That's what the problem is. It's nothing wrong with the Philippines. It is what it is. It hasn't changed. The president's changed, but he didn't announce major sweeping changes. It's like, okay, it's going to be all different here. He didn't do that. He just took over and said, thank you, guys. Yep, I get aches and pains. I don't really complain about it, though. I scammed my wife into scamming me. No liquor for me. We like the wine. We like to have wine. It's not every day, but it's fairly often. We like to have a little wine. I always say to Norman, not too much, not too much. Just enough to have a little fun, and then we sleep it off. When I was working, which wasn't too long ago, I didn't really drink that much. Maybe once on a weekend I would have a little bit, but I could go, a month without any liquor. Wine, beer and liquor are cheap, relatively cheap here, but when you want the imported stuff from your country, it'll cost a little bit more. It's still cheap because they don't tax it. Not like in America. There's a sin tax, and it's like ridiculously high. So I can probably get Bacardi rum for less here than in the U.S., but I don't drink it anymore. So we drink cheap wine because wine is expensive. If you want the good wine, it's expensive, so we don't drink that. We just buy cheap wine. And that's fine. Yeah, I didn't drink much either, but I mean, I never considered myself a drinker, but now that we're retired, we enjoy a little bit of wine. I hope we never overdo it, but they say that it can snowball. Yeah, we drank that Australian wine in Makati, and some punk made fun of it. There's always someone that wants to make fun. There's always someone. Yeah, I mean, there's not that much difference between cheap wine and expensive wine. Maybe a little bit in the taste, but we like a full-bodied dry wine, so we can find it cheap. Some of the Spanish wine, there's one of the stores, they keep selling Spanish wine. It's 5 diamonds, but it's 5 horas, they call it. We like it. It's a good wine, and it's cheap, so that's what we do. Johnny Walker Blue. They like Alfonso here. Most of them like Alfonso, and some of them like Emperador. Jay, he said we were drinking some cheap wine. That's what we buy, but it's not Australian wine. We get the what is it? It's well, I mean, we buy different stuff, but whatever's available, I guess. But it's usually a California wine, but not always. Yeah, we like Merlot or Cabernet. Yeah, Cabernet is more strong-bodied than Merlot, but Merlot is a little lighter, but not much difference. I like either or. A lot of times it depends on what's available, because you don't want to go to one store and there's like, we don't have it. Okay, we'll go to another store, because it can take an hour to do that. It's not like, oh, they have it across the street, but we just ran out. It's not like that. So sometimes it can be difficult getting from one place to the other. But we don't usually have too much trouble. We have our favorite places, just like anybody else. Living in Europe, I had to learn how to drink really good wine. Now, what country was that? Because you have France, and then you have Portugal, you have Italy, you have the Netherlands, and then you have Great Britain. I don't think Britain is wine country, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I hope that breeze kicks back up, because it's freaking hot here. Watch the movie Sideways. It's about Pinot Noir, and it's hilarious. Pinot Noir. I think I tried that once. I traveled around Europe. Celine Ruby, mega love shout out. Celine Ruby, hello. Good to see you, Celine. Thank you. The flies are hitting me. I need air. The wind died down. I don't know how. Not as many people coming in. We got to 600 and then it kind of stopped. We've only had 6 in the last 10 minutes. So what's going on? What's going on? I'm not gonna sing, I don't think. Why should I? No, I don't want to do that. Saucy Paguitapon is here. Mega love shout out. Celine Ruby. Say hello to Celine, and Hapsters is here. Everybody, and who else is hanging out? We got Saucy, I missed you for a minute. Sorry about that. Sorry. Hector's here. Hector Kubat is here. Tarzan's here. So, you know. Sean Tuba was here for a little while. A little while. You never know when people are popping in and out. They don't say goodbye. They say hello, but they don't say goodbye. Sometimes they do. If they're feeling guilty, they'll say goodbye. I gotta go. What is Norma doing? Well, she made me like 5 smoothies. Like, the first 2 were like orange and carrot, and then the next 3 were apple mango. That was pretty good. Hapsters will say goodbye when she leaves. Yeah, because you know that we look forward to talking to you. So I don't know what she's doing. She had a tooth pulled yesterday. I didn't think they were going to pull it. I just thought she was going to have it fixed. But they ended up pulling it, and she's in pain. So she's got some medicine. It's not a lifelong prescription, though. I told her, you don't need that. If somebody puts you on a lifelong prescription, that is a mistake. Even if you have diabetes or stuff, you don't need that. If they, heaven forbid, if you get cancer and they start giving you treatment, you're in trouble. I don't know what I would do about that. I haven't had to face that, but I don't like the alternatives to that. The wind is like blowing around me. You can hear. Well, there's a fan too, but it's not very strong. It's on the lowest setting. I can feel it, but it's not doing too much damage, I guess. Meds are not, they don't cure anything. They help you manage it, is what they're doing. So, I don't even see a doctor. The way you fix that issue, if your doctor's giving you a hard time, is you don't see the doctor. But you and Norma are in the same boat. You gotta figure out how to. I've got a sister that's heavier than the both of you, and I said, you gotta stop eating starch. And she said, no, Jay, that's my whole life. I'm not doing it. And I said, suit yourself. I got in a situation lifelong with myself where I have grown accustomed to eating plain food. I don't like salty and sugary food. And hello, welcome to the Philippines, where everything is like starchy and sweet and salty, and it's like you're too old for that. If you're over 50, you gotta get rid of that. I don't eat rice, that's true. But you get bread and cookies too, and other starches. Norma was eating guava, and I said, that's a starch. And she goes, no, it's not. And I went, that's why you have weight issues. It's like, stop it. Stop eat. If you realize that you starches are no good for you, and you're able to stop the need for it, your whole body will change. The extra weight will disappear. Veggies and fish, that might do it. I love chicken. It's my weakness. I'm gonna go down with the chicken ship. Chicken ship. So there's no perfect diet. The perfect diet is what you can continue to stick with. That's the perfect diet. So it's the way you eat as a diet is really the perfect. Sweet potato is a starch. That's just as, now there's potassium in it, but still, if you're eating the skins, you get some fiber there too. There's some vitamins and fiber in it, but you gotta eat the skins. But you gotta realize it is a starch. Norma was eating something and I went, that's starch. And she said, I didn't know that. I'm like, you're a wonderful cook and you didn't know that? Apparently you haven't worked on any menus. I think it's all in moderation for me, because when you cut everything, then you will most likely to crave them. That's true. But cravings go away. Now the hardest thing to do is, I cut all sugar, all starch, back in 2016 to 2017. I was 202 pounds, and we had a weight loss competition at work, and I went from 202 to 199, and then back. I was like fluctuating because I was eating M&Ms all the time, like buckets of M&Ms. So at home, I had a 3-pound bag of candy for Halloween, and no one came to trick or treat. So I threw it away, and I threw everything on the door. I opened the refrigerator, and all the little mini bottles on the door, on the little shelves on the door, all the tartar sauces and the ranch dressing and all that stuff, I threw it all in a bag and chucked it out. I threw it out in the dumpster. Cookies, cake mix, bread, candy bars, potatoes. I stopped buying all of that stuff for about a year. And I went down to my correct body weight. And people were looking at me like, what did you do differently? I threw all the sweets and starches away. Ketchup was, in America, the Heinz ketchup is 40% high fructose corn syrup. So that's no good for you. And mayonnaise, ranch dressing, tartar sauce, all that stuff, I threw it away. Jams and jellies, threw it away. So every night after dinner, I would have like either chicken or fish, with like asparagus or spinach, you know, stuff, something like that. And all I had for dressing was olive oil and vinegar. So it was very plain. And I wasn't putting salt or anything on my food. And every night after dinner, I would sit there and it was like, I would be tapping my fingers. I gotta check the cabinets, and I would open the cabinets, no bread. Open this thing, no cookies. You know, it's like there was nothing. But I kept looking for cookies and snacks, and starch is basically what it is. You're looking for starch, sugar, and I wasn't finding it. And I'm like, but I didn't give it in. I didn't turn around and shop for it. Yeah, the United States is in danger, in grave danger. I say get out, but I don't know if that's the answer. Everything we eat these days are filled with, that is true. And in the US, it's fake sugar. It's high fructose corn syrup and fructose because it's legal, because they don't care. And they're telling you you have to eat more grain, which is a big lie, because then then you get fat, and then the doctors come in to treat you for diabetes and heart disease, and you're on prescriptions for life. And guess what? The conglomerate wins. And that's what they want. They want your life shorter. They don't care if you die at 76 or 77. The tea store where we did some videos? No, we never went back there. I forgot the name of it. We did a video, maybe 2 videos. So I would remember it. If I looked back, I could find out. But we didn't go back there. No. It's hard to go shopping and get pure food. And then they said they're gonna make it illegal to have a garden. You're screwed. What the fuck is going on? Big E's back. Say hello to Big E, everybody. Hamsters is here, and Tarzan's here. I think Hamsters and Tarzan, and who else is here? Oh, Hector's here hanging out. He's been here for a little while, so. We get over 600 so far, 611. We buffered for a second. I hope we're back. I hope we're back. Wait. All the sugar dropped to my toes and they fell off. Where's the typo? The sugar dropped to my toes and they fell off. Where's the typo? Am I back? I don't know. I'm not sure if we're back. The backup looks like I'm still buffering, but we should be back. The phone looks good. This is where I'm not sure. Yeah, but high fructose, there's more fructose in sugar than there is high fructose corn syrup. But they're using that as a substitute for sugar, which can't be good. Am I buffering? I don't, it won't stay live there. I'm looking at the backup. As a substitute for sugar. Okay, so, all right, so we're back. Buff Daddy, yeah. The news is not good for Puff Daddy though. That's too bad. I don't feel sorry for those kind of guys. And I knew there was something wrong with those people all along. Unless, of course, it's using HFC S90. If they're using acronyms and numbers for a product, you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. All right, we buffered for a minute. I don't know why it took so long to get it back. You're in Boracay. Big E goes to all the good places. How can you be broke? How can you be broke when you're going to all the good places? And he's probably right on the beach. Staying right on the beach. Every place in. Why would they lease you a place where you can't see water unless it's cheap? What about coconut sugar? All I can say about coconut sugar is that it's sugar. It's a form of sugar. It's a fruit. Coconut's a nut. So, yeah, it's hot here right now. It's hot here in Rizal, Luzon. I'm looking at the backup. I got two backups. That one keeps stopping though. I don't know why. Yeah, it's hot here. It's hot here. All right. What are you gonna do? And my aircon's not working. The aircon in the car's not working as well as before. It's almost quit. And the aircon I bought for the area I do the live stream in, that's starting to quit. I'm not sure what's wrong with them. I can't figure it out. Too much sugar and everything. Yeah, because everybody likes things sweet. If you have something sweet, you like it, you buy it. The best place I've been is to Da Nang, Vietnam, but it also is the cheapest place. Wow. Alcohol, sugar too, yeah. That's why I don't drink sweet wine. The alcohol is sweet enough. It's hot there. My farm is dry, according to my nephew. Jay, you and Norma should come down right today and come to Boracay. We'll meet you. We can't leave. We can't leave. That's a good idea, though. We get a house that needs to be kept. It needs people to take. The house needs taken care of. Oh, that's true. I don't know if you can see the house here. Oops, wrong way. Wait a minute. There's part of the house right there. So, and that's the backwards view. So, oh, there it is there. So, So, sugar is more easier for your body to process than fructose or anything else, right? Is that what you're saying? But it will also turn to fat quicker if you don't burn it. Dry rice in the mountains, 20 bags. Each bag is like 40 pounds, right? 40 or 50 pounds. That's about 40 kilos. 40 kilos is about 50 pounds, I think. You're buffering again? I'm buffering all left and right. The whole family is going to Vietnam for the summer, but as a backup plan, in case that doesn't work because of immigration, we'll send it in Boracay. We'll spend it in Boracay. What a place. Why can't you leave your house, Jay? Well, that's a Norma question. Why can't we leave our house? We have company for one thing, and then we have pets. We have a pregnant cat. We have a dog and another cat, and we have an indoor and out cat and an outdoor cat. The outdoor cat's pregnant, and then we have a dog. They need to eat. Oh, she's waiting to eat now. Pregnant cats want to eat more. I can't wait till she loses her appetite. So you get your whole family here, Biggie? Did I screw that up? But we are going to Samar in June. I don't know how we're going to work out the babysitting. Darren's back. Welcome back, Darren. Thanks for coming back in. Thanks for coming in. If you don't know about the past 2 weeks, already looking for ways to get them out of school to come now, but I have to be responsible and let them finish the school term. Can someone take care of them for a few days and nights? Boy, Hapsters, you coming too? Yes, but not on the spur of the moment. We could arrange that. We're still worried about summer and June. We thought we had someone to do that, but then she had a baby. Babies are being born like kittens and puppies here. Everyone's having kids. There's no birth control. Can someone take care of them for? Oh, I was with him that whole time, but I want him to come here, but the school year is not done until the end of May. So, Hepsters, when are you coming back? Is it going to be anytime soon? My arch nemesis folded like a cheap suit, so I'm back with my kids now. Patamsak po upcoming live. Please support everyone, guys. Thank you. Celine Ruby's got an upcoming, guys. Give that a thumbs up if you want, if you will. Are there lots of expats in Rizal? No, they're not here. There's a couple. They're older. I don't see them. I see the videos though from people that are like bitching about the Philippines. Some of them are like, the Philippines is great, and then the others are like, this place sucks. The people that are unhappy here and they have to leave, they didn't have a plan, or they had a plan to leave, and so they didn't plan on staying, and they didn't stay, and then that's the reason. Come on, J. Mike to Boracay, and you can see how broke. When people know you have money, they want to hang around. They're hoping for some trickle down. You don't have to worry about that with me, though. I don't have my hand out for handouts. I'm not going to surrender to any hustlers. Of course not. So, how long are you in Boracay? I don't want to. How long are you in Boracay? September. Hapsters is coming in September. So May, June, July, not too much longer, a few months away. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna stay live long enough to hit 1,000. I don't know if that matters. We're at 617 right now. That's warm water. Ew, that was like chilly, frosty cold when I brought it out here, and now it's like boiling. Cold water, even if I brought out bottles of ice, it would be hot right now. So it looks like we're gonna have to say goodbye to this momentarily. We will go to Bataan. Bataan. I've heard of Bataan, but I forget where it is. At first glance, glucose seems worse because it goes directly to blood sugar and fructose doesn't. Long-term fatty liver syndrome and other things are affected by fructose more than glucose. Yeah. So I'm so glad I don't like ketchup and all that stuff. I didn't like putting things on my food. So I had a cook say to me, you and your boss are the only ones that don't drink soda for lunch. And I went, yeah, it's no good for you. An island called Balasine in Quezon Province. No, I haven't. I don't know about that island. You should come to Boracay, Hapster. I just mentioned it to someone yesterday, that it's the most Hawaii-like beach. Of course, you live in Hawaii, so it might not be as cool to you. Sometimes when you're in a different place and it's similar, that can still be awesome. Balasine Island is for the super rich in the Philippines, according to the Hapsters. Am I coming today? I'm not coming today, Biggie. I can't make it. We get plans tomorrow. One day I will make it to those islands, Biggie. Never been to Cebu And those plays, yeah, Norma and I had a discussion about, people always say, there's 7,000 islands here, it's so awesome. I don't know anyone that's gone to like more than two. It's hard because Luzon is so big. Even when you think you're out of Luzon, you're still in Luzon. Like, you got Quezon province, right? And it just goes so far. And then you got to take a ferry to Samar. We're not taking the ferry, I guess. We're going to take a flight over to Tacloban. And then we're going to drive over to Calbayog. Is what we're going to do. But that's not until June. He will fly you in his jet right now, Jay. All right, we're going. Beach-wise, this one blows away Cebu. Also, food, it's really a good food destination. Oh, yeah? Makes me want to go. The SS Minnow. Big E's not fitting on the Minnow. Ilo. Yeah, that's where the Westerners go. Do you look like the professor? I don't know. Calbayog is where some of my kin from, Jay. Norma's family is in Calbayog. That's where we're going after we get to Tacloban. We'll go to Tacloban for 2 days. I think it's going to be 2 days, and then we'll drive over to Calbayog for a few more days. Back in the day, they were cheap. Now they cost money. Yeah, that's how you make money. I want to start a new website that's called Let's Jeff J and Norma and have them go to Boracay. Aloha. Chrissy Mom is here, guys. Say hello to Big E, and Hapsers is here, and then Hector Gubat is here also, and Tarzan, John Baluchan. Awesome. So, and Celine Ruby's here. Your flight was $50. From where? From Manila to no, wait a minute. You went from Manila to Boracay. You got to go to the other island, I think, and then you take the boat. 50 frog skins. What do I have here? Doesn't seem right. So, I think Norma's on a live stream, that's why. Jennifer Vlogs is here, awesome. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you, Jennifer. Hapsers is here, and Big E, and John is here, John Balut. And who else? Chrissy Mama. Big E. So, see, that's the thing. If it was just me, I would jump on a plane, but it's Norma and it's the house, and the animals and the company. See, our company she's right there. She's a little shy. Say hello. It's Casey. That's Norma's niece, our niece. Thank you. Aloha Airlines, and it seems like they were really cheap. I'm never paying like $25 one time to go to Maui. Sometimes you can get deals. They were charging $1,000 to go from during the pandemic. Like when I first got here, there was still a travel ban, and because I got a special visa, and we checked into prices to go to Boracay, and it was $1,000 per person on Philippines Airlines, and I'm like, what is going on here? We'll wait. We'll go next year, and that's been like 2 years. Hawaii's always going to be number one. The big competition is what is second and third, stipulating that Hawaii is always going to be at the top. Last year, my wife won $10,000 at Las Vegas. This year, she won $10,000 again at a casino not far away. What? The rich get richer. Jennifer Vlogs is here. Awesome. That's my backyard. I live here. It's not a hotel resort. We should. You know what? We've got extra rooms. We should do a bed and breakfast here. Make money. Make peso. Hey. What are you doing? Get your mouth off my leg. Doug's rubbing his mouth on my leg under the table. He loves me. Then go without her, Jay. You can find out really quickly how corrupt I am, and I'll corrupt you really bad. You better not have any girls there. Men lose their minds with women. It's unbelievable. They come here with no plan, right? And then they leave and they don't like the Philippines. Don't come here, everyone's leaving. It's no good. Oh, I'm so relaxed here. It's a blue sky this week. It's been like, I can't remember how many, having this many days in a row with blue skies. It's unbelievable. You know it's been dry when you see the housekeeper with the hose watering the trees. It's like, really? It rained so much I thought, we'll never have to water these trees. And then she's up there watering the trees. See, the eyes and ears are everywhere. It's like she's right there. She will tell Norma. Big E. Are there any chicks there? I'm too old for that. I'm too old. I'm too old to fool around, but I'm old. I'm young enough to still do it. There's a secret, guys, and I ain't sharing it. I want all the chicks. If you have one chick, you have enough. Belly dancers, all belly. I went to one Indian restaurant where they were belly dancing, and it was too much for me. If I was worried about Norma hearing me, I wouldn't be live. She could be watching. I fooled you. I'm watching. I watch all your live streams. She could be doing that. And the walls have, yeah, this is recorded. I can't get away with this. This is recorded. I don't take down live streams. That's why I have 4.25 million views. If I took down all those old videos and all those live streams, I would still have a lot of views, but not so many watch hours. You only need watch hours for a year. It's a rolling 12, so the ones over a year old, you don't need that. We can do a Darren Dobson style tour. Who the hell is that? She doesn't know. I can't ask her anything. She doesn't know. She's working from home, so I will leave her alone. She's the perfect age, 20-something. Big E, do you remember when you were 26, 27? She's old enough to be my daughter. Old enough to be my daughter. That's why she's my niece. There's a kid yelling. I never heard him before. He must be visiting. So what is a Darren Dobson style tour? I never remembered him doing any tours. He's still trying to tell me that he's helping Jerry Boy and Ellie. I don't know why he keeps saying that. It's like, are you like not all there? The chickens last scream. It's supper time. Yeah. Oh, there's the rooster. He's hungry. Yeah. That's why they do that, I think. I think it's because he's hungry. Right? Rooster's hungry? She's working. Cook the chicken. We have so many chickens, we don't need to. They don't cook roosters. They need to save the roosters. I don't know why, but I had 4 roosters as pets when I stayed at inn. You didn't sleep much, right? We sleep right through it. I'm used to it now. It's the dogs that bother me. At some point after midnight, they gotta shut up. But they don't. Some of them keep going. Oh, he won't shut up. I want to eat right now. So, coming up on 3 hours. I'm not talking, so I guess I ran out of gas, guys. So we're gonna let it go. Big E, I'm sorry I can't go to Boracay. I'm too old for spur of the moment shit. Chrissy Mama waving hello. Thanks for coming in, everybody. We're gonna let it go. 628 viewers. Thank you so much. I'll leave it at that, I guess. It's not. It went to 500 pretty quickly, but then it kind of like went. It went south. So I don't know. Maybe we'll make a clip and see if that gets watched. I'll stick it in the editor and see what I can come up with. You watched the rooster fights a couple times? I never saw a rooster fight. They fight up over in Tai Tai. They get a good crowd there, but we never went in. Get another people to pay for your ticket and then bounce from one chick to the next. That's a DD style. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. He's crazy. He comes in here with a ninja, and I know it's him because he keeps saying the same things. And but he's talking about himself in the third person. It's like he thinks his ninja subs are helping people. And I'm like, those guys will never make money. They don't have video. There's a little pesky secret on YouTube called videos. And good creators are trying to figure out how to get more views. And it ain't them. It's not going to be them. There's Norma. Getting ready to make food. It's getting late. It's getting late. Pay for my ticket and then bounce from one chick to the next. That's not. And then tell me you're married, but you can't tell me who your wife is. So there's something wrong with him. And then he wants me back on his live stream, but he doesn't want to come on my live stream. So it sounds like they're planning on ambushing me. Because they know I want to be polite. So that's what they'll do. And then Sean will tell me that he's going to kick my ass and that they know where I live. Okay, I'll have 50 cousins here in no time. They'll rope you to the back of a bike and drag you. That's not going to go well for you. He actually said that Sean can kick anyone's ass. Okay. That doesn't mean I'm gonna be a dead man. The whiner rooster gets sawed with needle and thread. The loser rooster becomes super. Hey, MC Josh. Good to see you. Thanks for stepping in. We were getting ready to say goodbye because where are we? Oh, we're past the 3 hour mark. I was going to go 4 hours, but I thought, no, I'm running out of stuff to say. And it's very hot here. We still have battery power, but it's very hot. She's plugged in, but I'm on battery power. My niece is working from home over there. She's still at it. There she is. She's still working. She's busy, so I'll leave her alone. It would be good if you and Darren did a StreamYard, just the two of you hashing it out. Yes, I'm out in my backyard here, outside the veranda. It's covered here. We got the Kobo here that I built last year. I paid guys to do it. So it's about 94 degrees here on Gunnell. So it's a little breezy, but the wind died down. It's kind of coming in spurts. When the wind blows, it feels good, and the warm air feels good when the wind's blowing. So she looks like a baby mama. Yeah, she's in her 20s. So, but she's working, so I will not bring her into it. Knowing me, he would bring other people up there to cause crap. I don't know. I mean, he was never one to cause lots of trouble, but I just find it awkward that he's pretending to be a growing stream. I don't understand that. They don't have anything to do with growing anyone's channel. Giving someone a couple of subscribers, that's not the secret. The secret, nobody wants to hear the secret. The secret is to make more videos and make them better. Even my videos, I still need to make them better. And each video needs to find its audience. Yeah, there's no flies here. There's a fan right here, so it's not a fly issue, it's just hot. We get that figured out. Now, if we bring food here, they'll smell it and they'll come. But right now, there's no flies here. It's too hot for them. It's so hot the flies can't stand it. Oh, there's one. There's one, but he's not on me. He's on my cup. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? These are some of the most beautiful days. I don't remember when it was this beautiful here in the Philippines. If you guys want to see a beautiful Philippines, this video is for you. This is it right here, guys. So we don't see water. The shade project looked good, yeah. Fake it till I make it. I don't have to fake it. Sean's been here before, but I don't see him coming back here. He's still married. I saw the video with his wife from a long time ago, and he was bitching about that. So he has no money. So the last time I talked to him, he had more money than anyone else. That's what he kept saying. So other people told me he was a big liar, but I could figure that out myself. He's not forthright. That's his problem. When you're not forthright, people talk about you, and that becomes your problem. Whatever you say about me, if it's true, I have no issue with it. DD, faking it till he makes it. XYZ is Darren, guys. He's right here. Thanks for hanging out, Darren. There has to be something in it for me to go to your channel and be a co-host. There has to be something in it for me. So We did that for a long time, and I had fun. It was fun. But then suddenly I started thinking, you know what? This probably has to come to an end pretty soon. But we went for another couple of months, and I was hinting around. I did the dedication song, "Oh Carol," and I switched it to with my own. I'd lived it to "Oh Darren." This show is so cool, something like that. I forget how it went. I'm so in love with the show. Oh, Darren. So, GPM Vlogs, Mega Love shout out. That gives me exposure. Why? I'm not looking for small channels that haven't figured it out yet. That's not my audience. So, I'm trying to. That's not. They're not helping you go anywhere. The audience of people, small channels, helping small channels. Oh, I want to see what that is. Oh, win 50 Gcash. You can only buy a hot dog with 50 Gcash. It's not much. You can't use a serving of rice. That's not really making the life of a Filipino. So, I've done the same thing. I've given away, but 50 is not enough. It needs to be like 500. 500 is a good amount, or 200 is a good amount to give a Filipino. Most people will never go to the Philippines. So if you come here with no plan, thinking that you're just going to find a chick, good luck with that. And then if you come here unhappy with the chick you planned on meeting, and then you decide, oh, I'm going to just go on my own, good luck with that. Because you're not going to have good luck. When I say that, it means, you're going to end up coming back disappointed. What's up, Darren? How about you and Jay do a show together discussing the differences and reconciling? Darren, why do you keep saying that? You're not helping them. They just only have the perception that you're helping them, but you're not helping them. They don't create videos. It's simple. It's not easy to create videos. It's not, but they could start somewhere. So just giving them ninja subscribers, that's not helping them. So the only thing that will do it is videos that have an audience that they're getting something from the video. They are getting value in the video. The video is creating fear, curiosity, or desire, and that's it. Even now, if Josh is agreeing with me, that's saying a lot. But I wouldn't want other people up there talking. I know a lot of people that didn't agree with me. It's not anyone's prerogative to agree that I'm telling the truth. That somebody has an issue and I want to call it out. It's not Jay's Philippine Adventures to tell me it ain't true, or Sean. That's not their prerogative. And you're still doing it because you have a secret wife. Who has a secret wife? Show of hands. How many of you are? I want to build a. How many of you have a secret wife? I'm gonna do a poll. I know there's only how many people are watching? 12. Don't go away, guys. We're gonna do a poll. Can I? No, wrong button. Wrong button. I'm going too fast. Okay, so create a poll. All right. Don't go away, guys. All right, I want to know the answer. Do you have a secret spouse? I know a lot of guys like to lie. I'll get 12 people to say yes. Do you have a secret spouse? Parasites attack the weak and vulnerable by telling them that he's helping them. See how that works, Darren? So, yeah, we peaked at 17 3 times. So, but that's in the first couple hours. We're past 3 hours now, so, and I'm slowing down. Because we were talking about the video creators that are saying that the Philippines is disappointing. It's like, so this here behind me is the Philippines. That in front of me is the Philippines. That's the Philippines. That's the Philippines. You know, that's my niece, our niece. So, guys, please take part in that poll. I know I'll get ninjas all saying, yes, I have a secret spouse. You're doing an ungodly thing with a secret spouse. Possibly. Helps him do what? You can say you're helping him all you want. What are you helping? He's welcome on my channel, but he doesn't want to come. Why is that? Because I don't have any ninjas to give him. Ninjas are not going to give him money. Real life is disappointing for them that live in a fantasy. See, I'm not saying that. I'm just reading what John's saying. It doesn't have to be that way. But they're going along with the big lie, so life is always going to be disappointing for anyone that does that. When you go along with the big lie, and in Canada that's what you're doing, you also, life is disappointing. It's one thing to have photos of the Philippines, but there's vloggers who come here and then they get all that overhead footage. You know, you can get that on free with an editor. You know, and they do videos about the beaches and the mountains and the waterfall. I could do that day after day. That's not the real Philippines. There's a guy that lives in BGC. He's got a condo, 1-year lease, and he does all his videos from the window. I'm in BGC. I'm living the life. And he thinks that's cool. I don't know where he's going. He's probably selling advice about dating in the Philippines. It's like, stop doing that. You want to learn about dating in the Philippines? Send a message to Celine Ruby and see what you can do to help her. That's what we're talking about, guys. That's what we're talking about. So someone said they have a secret girlfriend. That's so ridiculous. How many voting? 4 votes. One says, a secret spouse. So your spouse is a secret. That means your marriage is fake. That's why we had a falling apart. Because I can't have that. I can't have someone. Jay was our best friend, and she punched and slapped me. My arm's still sore from that punch. Please support Celine Ruby, guys. Talking to people just to run your grand live streams, or paying people to come up to sing on you. That's another one. It's like, why are you doing that? Paying you to come up and sing. Why don't you just have lucky winners winning more money? I don't know. Yeah, Josh. Yeah, Celine, I don't know how much of a helping live stream this is anymore. I'm not really doing that too much. You know, if they want to come over, that's fine. You already dropped the link, right? So we'll see. So having a secret spouse, that's like having... First of all, that's ungodly. It's not fair to your wife. You're not proud of her because you don't want anyone to know who that is. What do you think we're going to do? Take her away from you? If you're married to her, she's yours. Celine, are you monetized? You're not. You're not using hashtags the right way, Celine. You need to learn how to do that. You need to use your hashtags more of a proper way. They don't help that much. They help a little bit, but they won't help you at all if you're not using them the right way. So I would stop saying that I help people. I give super chats and memberships and stuff like that. I don't sit here saying I'm helping everybody, because I'm a member or I give them super chats. I was a member of someone's channel, and then they came on your channel while I was a co-host, and they freaking called me out. For what? I don't know. Nothing that I did wrong. So, I think pride is a sin. Humility is the opposite of pride, and that's what you should strive for. And if somebody doesn't like that, that's tough shit. So, yeah, I don't like liars. Celine, you don't have anything in your description to give you money. Your PayPal should be in your description. Oh, there it is, right? That's not PayPal, but that's, I'm giving a super chat to Celine Ruby. Celine, there's a super chat. Right. Wait, it's not done. It's not complete yet. I'm low on funds, so I'll only give you a small amount. Okay. There it is. There it is. Just a small amount this time. I've given you several amounts, so that's all I can give you right now. Thank you so much. So the more I say, Josh, the less he listens. So what good will it do if I go on his live stream? He won't be listening. So I hate that. You believe what you believe, and nobody can say anything to change it. So I don't understand that. I do not understand that at all. I'm surprised you're not making videos that the Philippines sucks because your plan didn't work out or that someone confronted you. She wasn't proud of it, but I met Yadzamodia. We shared a room together, me, Norma, and Yads, and Hapsters. She was not proud of that video. She actually took it down. She does things that are not easy. And then there's people that don't like her. So, but I'm not one of them. She does things that you'll never do. Yeah, Celine is monetized. You are monetized. Being monetized doesn't mean you're making money, but I give you money. I hope you can receive that. I would hate to give money and then YouTube keeps it. They do that a lot. If you don't go over the threshold, YouTube keeps it. And I think there's millions of people in that category. They have a threshold that they should be forced to pay that out. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. That's stealing. That's what they're doing. YouTube is stealing because if there are people that get a couple of super chats and they can't reach $100, they'll never get paid. Celine, I just gave you a super chat on your and a thumbs up. Oh, so I don't know what else to do. If you're not receiving money, then YouTube is stealing it. That's why your Gcash should be in your description. Other ways to support me. Here's my Gcash. People can't take money from there. All they can do is give money, so you should do that. And don't do silent live streams. Make sure you're talking or playing music or doing things on your live stream. Keep people watching. Keep them watching. You should just do the Gcash in the middle, during the live stream instead of having a distraction like a video. You're making them watch 5 extra minutes to get $1. It's less than $1. It's like 90 something, 94 cents, so, or 95 cents. I don't know. You're forcing people, you're paying people to watch videos. And then they have to stay an extra 5 minutes. It's like, that's too long for most people. Staying 5 seconds is too long for like 99% of all people. So, Celine, put your Gcash number in the description of your videos or your live streams. In the description. Sa description. Gcash number. Ang Gcash number. You gotta set your channel up for success. And you shouldn't be ashamed that someone's telling you that. My channel is a mess, but there's things that I am doing right. My goal now is to receive money every month instead of every other month. So I receive about $100 every other month for over 2 years now, almost 3 years. Every other week. Since we got married, because when we got married, we were too busy to, I was monetized, but we were too busy to do videos, so that didn't happen until a little bit after. I already gave you a super chat, Celine, so put that in your description on your channel. Sa channel ko. Sa description ang channel ko. Ang channel mo. I'm sorry. Ang channel mo. Sa description ang channel mo. Ang channel mo. And then they don't have to give you super chat. What the super chats do is YouTube keeps that. So I shouldn't have done that. So that was my mistake. I can't stop that. Oh, it's not growing. We're not growing. What's going on? Nobody wants to see the real Philippines. They want to see overhead shots of islands and waterfalls. It's like, I'm in the Philippines. See, you're never going to have those overhead views no matter where you go. It doesn't work that way. That's fake. Come here, we can get good overhead views of streets and wires, yeah. The hardest thing I learned was remembering to put my donation and tip link in my description, but I am glad I did. Thanks, Jay, on giving me the hint to do that. Sometimes, walang palapad, Sir J. Mike, sa YouTube. So, do things little by little, and get better. And merch, yeah. See, the thing with YouTube is you're going to be in business for yourself because you need 1 million views to really start making money. Now, depending on your niche, some niches pay more than others, and that's because of the advertising. If you have a health and wellness niche, the higher paying advertisers will do your ads. And they'll get in there. That's what they're looking for. But if you're doing reviews and complaints and and entertainment, the ads will pay less. If you do your own drone shots, that's different. But if you're just getting stock footage, I can do that all day long. What good is that going to do me? Just to do videos with stock footage. Come here and see this. You're not going to be hang gliding over Manila, looking down. That doesn't make sense. Wow, 3.5 hours. I'm gonna have to go, guys. It's hard to just keep talking here. I gotta go. I'm gonna end it, guys. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thank you, Darren. Everybody, Josh, Celine Ruby, MC Josh, Darren Dobson. Who else is here? Hapshers was here earlier. Big E was here. Baloo John, Tarzan was here. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out. I'll see you next time, guys.